You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi in the building. We back. Too Many Podcasts. We back up in this BI, man. Too Many Podcasts. We back up in this BI. Yeah, man. Salute. What the lit read, fam? Showtime in the building. Hey, shout out to D4L. I bet you can't do it like me. Yep. Hey, boy, D4L, boy. Geeked up. Hey, boy, I used to love D4L. I ain't gonna lie. I used to love D4L. But D4L was bumping back in the day, boy. Anyway, yeah, shout out to 8B. I don't know the Brown. What's going on, fam? You the other AB. I gotta call you the other AB. You get what I'm saying? You said it's an echo? It's an echo? Hold on, let me see what's up. If it's an echo, hold on, let me do this. Check the sound. Bear with me. Audio. 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry about that. How about now? How does it sound now? Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see what that sound like on TV. I don't know what it sounds like now, but let me turn it up on and see what's up now. Oh, I'm good now? Oh, okay, cool. All right, sorry about that, fam. I had to shit on something. I don't know what I did. Hey, I thought everything but Gucci. I'm looking at the soundboard. I'm like, oh man, I think, you know what I mean? It was something I had to. My bad. You get what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to Keith. Hey, what's going on? What did he say? He said the Boston boys over there losing their minds over boots. Hey, check this out. I told y'all we got a new sponsor, right? We got a new sponsor, so I'll be making an announcement probably more than likely by Monday. You know, we'll be incorporating a new sponsor in, and you know, I have like a lot of my friends. Well, a good portion of them, you know, they have their own businesses. You get what I'm saying? Some of them, you know, a good number of them. So, yeah. So, you know, I got a friend of mine. He has a bail bond. He's a bail bondsman. You know what I mean? He's a bail bondsman, right? So, you know, we just picked him up as a sponsor, and you know, so I was up there with him today, right? And Ness had hit me up. Was like, man, you know, cause I had popped on while I was listening to some of the boxing voice, and I heard some niggas crying. Niggas were crying. I said, boy, the boxing boys got the most cryingest Negroes you ever want to hear. I said, these niggas cry about
everything. They so passionate and wrong.
True.
Oh. But hey, this shit funny to me. This shit funny to me because, there's nothing I like more than seeing some grown men crash out over other grown men that don't even know they exist. I love it. They be saying it with their chest too. They say it with their chest. Hey, they say that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. They be saying it with their chest too over there. Yeah, nigga. And another thing. And yeah, I heard one dude say, yeah, because don't none of them really like Crawford over there. Even Ness at one point in time, he was on that shit too. And I think they kind of still is, but they ain't really got no choice over there because it's like they've been kind of like a lot of those guys is pro-PBC at the time. So, they still got the remnants of that in their brain, with the pro-PBC. They stuck on that, and Crawford was the one that was looked upon as the enemy. So, it's like they keep picking against him and he keep winning, beating up all their heroes. And then it's like, well, the nigga ducking such and such now. He ducking. I said, okay, well, if he ducking, then won't you just let him duck and leave him alone? Now, fuck that. I want to argue about him ducking. Why he won't fight such and such? I'm like, listen, man, if you feel that way, okay, fine. You have a right to feel that way. I don't really think he care how you feel either way. Y'all been wrong so much. Y'all been wrong for years. Y'all been wrong. Y'all just like being wrong. So, you've been wrong so long, dog. Now you keep moving the goalpost. Old goalpost moving ass niggas. Some dudes can pick and choose who they want to fight, and you can do what you want to do. You earned that right and all that stuff there. And when it's a guy that you like, and when it's a guy that you don't like, it's the total opposite. So I'm like, man, y'all move the goalpost so much, man. I can't. Yeah, whatever, man. Y'all got it.
True.
Cause see, check this out. This what these beta males, I call them beta males. This what these betas want to do.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? Look at you. You mad? I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah. I take that approach. I'm like young dog. Yeah, man. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, you got it, big dog. Yeah, whatever you say, you got it. And I'm going the other way because that just I already know what this is. You know what I mean? You got an emotional attachment. You in love with a nigga who don't know you exist. You in love with a stripper at this point. And you just want to argue. You just want to argue about some shit. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? Wronger than two left pair of shoes, but that's okay. I like that passion, though. I do like that passion. I like that passion. We can monetize that passion. I like that passion. I really do. I honestly do. Anyways, shout out to Hollow Davis. What's going on, brother? Shout out to AB in the other chat. Salute to you, fam. Hollow Davis in the building. Shout out to let's see, Crenshaw P. You know what I mean? Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to who else we got? Who we got over here? Miss Connie in the building. Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to Keith Bulldogs in the building. The Cincinnati Cobra. The Cincinnati Cobra. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Gold Rush. We rushing for gold right now. Mike MVP. Salute. Mike, what did he say? He said, what happened to Rick Glazer? He's still alive? I mean, I think I talked to him. I talked to Rick about 3 weeks ago. He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still hanging in there. You get what I'm saying? So, Yeah, he's still alive. You get what I'm saying? So, Hey, shout out to Tila. Tila, what's going on? Kendall Price is here. Ace Town, T is in the building. I love Ace Town. But Ace Town is a beautiful city. Man, Houston, I'm telling you, dog. Bro, man, I like Houston, boy. I love Houston, man. Houston just a nice city, man. It's an experience. It's a vibe thing. It's a vibe. You get what I'm saying? The whole vibe in Houston, I'm feeling. You did? So shout out to Ace. He say, Coach, I don't know who get more madness. Who get more mad, Ness or Greg Hackett? Shit. Again, I mean, I know what it is. So I know what it is. I'm in the loop. So when you're in the loop, you kind of like, nope, you're wrong. Nope, you're wrong. Oh, you clickbaiting, trying to get some money. I get that. Okay. Nope, you still mad. You still okay. You still on the PBC shit. Okay, I get that. All right, you still, yeah, I know. Yeah, you still angry again. You ain't let that shit go yet. Yeah, so it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's all it is. It's the same shit. Same shit it was when I came on YouTube in 2021. Same thing in 2022, 23, 24, 25, going into 26. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same group of people with the same agenda. Ain't nothing changed. True. Anyways. The truth about Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo, inactivity for over 2 years. Now, Jermell Charlo, as you guys know, has resurfaced not too long ago. We did a couple of shows on that already. Ain't no need to going down that again, but we're going to go down this rabbit hole one more time as Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, he let everybody know that he's doing well. He's in Hawaii. He got 2 mansions and all of that stuff there. Do why did he? However, it looked like he was a little sauced up. He looked like he was drinking on some mojitos or some mojitos. You know what I mean? Some Hawaiian mojitos. He was drinking some of that there. He looked kind of sauced up. He was stuttering and talking about, he'll be the best fight for Crawford. And he ain't got nothing against Spence. And he went to talking about booze and this and that. It's just a whole lot of shit, right? Just a whole lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on. Just a whole lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, all right, cool. But the reality of the situation is, I say, you know what? Both him and Spence, the last time they fought was 2023. They've been on a 2-year hiatus. And I told y'all, I say, man, what it is this. I say, look, these dudes want a lot of money to fight, come back and fight. They want more money than like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they were accustomed to making a certain amount of money, and they are accustomed to, they want to make somewhere in the ballpark of their last fight. This is the problem. You've been gone for a little over 2 years, and boxing go by fast, and we're in the social media era. Being gone from boxing in 2 years, you can get away with it once a year and stuff like that, especially if you're a big enough name and this and that. But 2 years, motherfucker, ain't heard a peep from you, bro. That's kind of like you don't retire. People coming back like, oh damn, he look kind of familiar. Who that is? Who that new fight is? People looking at you now like you the new fighter. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like some new fans don't came in. They're like, man, who that nigga? He look kind of familiar though. Who is? Who Will Mills over there? Who Will Mills? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they're like, and then you coming back like it's 1999. And yeah, dog, we coming back, nigga. We 1999, New Year's Eve, 1999, dog. You coming back like let the good time rolls. I'm like, dude, the media outlets that y'all had capping for y'all for all those years that were propping y'all up, they dead and gone. The networks and all that stuff there that was, funding y'all, they're dead and gone. They're not even in boxing anymore. It's like it's a whole different landscape now. Whatever influence Al Hayman had over the media and different outlets years ago, that's over with. I'm still here though. I'm still here. Next year be January will be 5 years I've been on this thing. Listen, I'm still here though, baby boy. I don't fault them all. I don't fault the aerosexuals. I named them. The Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries, I named them. The Wakanda niggas, I named them. But PBC game bangers, you know, I defeated them all. Coach Malachi, see, listen, I can take pride in saying that I've done this. Cause there was nobody on the internet doing it, but nobody on YouTube doing it but me. There was others out there that was saying certain things, but I was the one that actually went to war. Digitally, I jumped out. I came out like John Rambo. I had my digital. Listen, I still got the ski mask right here. I reserved the right to come out of retirement. I still had a ski mask right here. I was skied up. I had to shed digital blood to establish the True Media podcast, fam. I was skied up. I had to shed digital blood, fam. All of it was coming at me. I had my back up against the wall. I was just swinging. That's what I was doing. I was fighting them all. You know, I was fighting them all, fam. I did all of that. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a scratch on my face. You get what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm still here, fam. I had to fight them all. I did a great job at it too. That's all I'm saying. Hey, shout out to Chastity. Chastity, I like that. Chastity, I like that name now. She said, Coach, what you were doing with the mask? Yeah, I had to put the ski mask. See, Chastity, look. See, you went over here, Chastity. You got to ask me what I had to do with the mask. See, I was over here. I was skied up. I was getting into some gangster-ish. I had to let them know, you know what I mean? They dealing with a certified G. Hey, Chastity, you gotta understand. See, look, you don't understand. They were dealing with a certified G. They thought I was a scrub, and they came over here, talking that flip-flap, popping that weak, you know, trying to bully me, trying to use Debo tactics. How you gonna Debo? You get what I'm saying? You know, so I skied up. Yeah, they coming over here with ski masks. These were some of the scariest niggas I've ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen no internet gangsters. I ain't never seen no internet gangsters like that. Y'all niggas is so hide behind it. They're like these motherfuckers had the ski mask hiding their face at home behind the keyboard or their baby mama iPhone. Calling here through disguising their voice. These niggas were so scared. They were disguising their voice. They all going, hold on. It's a video Green Eyes P sent me. This shit was funny. I had forgotten all about this shit. Nigga called me hollering about he Batman and yeah, I'm Batman and he gonna do A, B, C, and D to me. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, you Batman, huh? Okay, nigga holler about yeah, man, come on, fam. Yeah, I'm talking about this. I had to go through it. Now, they don't come over here no more because I have defeated them all. I have defeated them all. You get what I'm saying? But I kind of miss them though. Now I'm like, man, you know what, man? I realized, Chastity, that I did too good of a job because they don't even come over here no more. It's like, damn, I don't destroy them. We were going at it for years. But you know, it's been about 4 years. 4 years, I was taking the crime to them boys. You know, I was putting paws on them for about 4 years. 4 years, I was putting the hands and foots on these niggas. You know, digitally, of course. And yes, it's like they don't even come around no more. They stay over there at the boss of us now. They just stay over there. They like, yeah, man, that shit don't work with him, man. He done whooped all our asses. I don't took out promotional companies. I don't took out boxing channels. I don't took out Facebook groups. I don't took them all out. Boxing channels. I made boxing channels folded. You know, all they shooters. It's been rounded up and in jail, and you get what I'm saying? Like just all of them. I put a hit out on all of them. You get what I'm saying? They came over here with that flim flam, trying to scandalize and to smirchify my name and good character. But you know, they didn't know. They didn't know. Hey, you know what? Hey, hold on. Hey, Miss Cotty. I'm telling you right now. They didn't know. You know what I mean? They didn't know. They really didn't know. Hey, you get what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm sitting back like, man. Hold on, we got
you all rolling up on 4 cars? He must don't know. He can't know. He can't know.
What's going on? What's going on right? Hey, hey, hold on. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to make sure that's closed. Let's close that window right there. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man, he must don't know. He can't know. They ain't know. They ain't know no better. I had to show him though. Now someone want to be friends. I had someone hit me up want to be friends. Yeah, you know what I mean? Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Y'all remember that song about New Edition? Motherfucker want to be friends now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Hey, Miss Connie. I'm like, okay, they want to be friends now, huh? Oh, you want to be friends, huh? Hey, what you say? Shout out to who that is over there? J-Rock.
To this day.
Hold on, what you say? Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to J-Rock. Hey, shout out to Ronald Finkel. He said they turncoats. Yeah, I'm just saying, fam. I'm just saying, fam. All I'm saying, oh man, I don't know what the hell going on. Am I back up yet? Look on. Look like I might be back on. Y'all don't know what happened, dog. Man, every time I'm trying to tell you, boy, I got my VPN blocker off though. I do have it off. So it's not on. It's not it. Anyways, it is what it is. I ain't about tripping. Yeah, I got the VPN blocker off, so I probably need to turn it on. I need to put this VPN block on. Every time I go to talk about these whole ass niggas, they're gonna coming over here fucking with the channels. I noticed that. Every time I have a whole nigga anniversary, I'm addressing the whole niggas that I had to destroy since I've been on YouTube. They always coming over here messing with us. I've been trying to stall them boys out. I turned the other cheek. You get what I'm saying? I turned the other cheek. Every time I notice that, every time I get on these niggas' ass, I have an anniversary right here. This is the 4th anniversary of me kicking off in the Wakanda nigga ass. Yeah, this is the 4th anniversary of me whooping up on a Shea Butter laptop revolutionary. Yeah, this is the 4th anniversary of this whole ass nigga named Coco Beware calling the show, hollering about what he was gonna do and where I better go and where I better not go. Well, you better not go to the fight, and you better do this, you better do that. I said, I promise I'm gonna be there. I promise I'm damn sure gonna be there. I'm damn sure gonna be there. You better not go here. All these empty promises, man. God damn. You told me promises. Why do I believe? Promises. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man, nigga done made all these broke. Let me tell you something. Never believe a nigga online in the boxing circus. Because they lie so much, right? You'd never believe them. I don't care how serious they sound. Never believe them. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I done heard a million lies. I done heard a million lies since I've been on that motherfucker, man. And I'm like, ain't none of them came true. 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 Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna do an anniversary. We probably gonna do like a 5th year anniversary where we just gonna talk about the ops. Talk about the ops. You know how many? You know, I told y'all I'm the Unicron of this shit. You know, if you know anything about Transformers, I'm Unicron. I'm the dude that come through and destroy planets. I've destroyed boxing communities. I've destroyed YouTube channels. I destroyed Shea Butters, internet gangsters. You know, Shea Butter laptop revolutionaries. Wakanda niggas. Aerosexuals. I don't destroy them all. You know, just many different fan bases. I've destroyed many different fan bases, got them all in disarray. You know, I made plenty of people get out of character, you know, on this show and get mad and, you know, break cell phones and, you know, destroy television screens, you know, fucking with me. True. Yeah. True. I did that. Now I did that. I swear to God, I did that. I'm guilty. If the police come get me right now, they say, you know what, check this out, baby boy. You know, we bringing you up on charges and you got to go to jail for A, B, C, and D. Listen, man, I'm just going to plead guilty. I'm going to throw myself at the mercy of the court. Your Honor, I'm guilty. You got me, dog. Your Honor, I had to do what I had to do. I'm guilty, Your Honor. You got me. You got me, Your Honor. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into the show. Now, since Jermell Charlo has resurfaced on the scene, fans have wondered why he hasn't fought, you know, since Canelo. He ain't fought in over 2 years, right? Since 2023. And as a matter of fact, Errol Spence hasn't fought since 2023 as well. Now, the pro-PBC boxing fans like to praise Al Hayman for making in-house stars, but those same fans are radio silent when it comes to accountability. I told y'all, what did I tell y'all over here on this show? I said, you know what a nigga's kryptonite is? A nigga kryptonite is accountability. It's something about accountability. That accountability is like kryptonite to Superman. You see it all the time. You be looking on social media and stuff, motherfucker crying about this, complaining about that, motherfucker crying about this, complaining about that. And all throughout all of the crying and the tears and the complaining, you never hear nothing about accountability. Say, fam, okay, what role did you play in you being in this situation? What you mean, what role I played? Like I said, sir, what role did you play in you being in this situation? You put yourself in this situation. Now you got to suffer the consequences of your own karma. And now you sitting here crying. Do I look like Captain Save-A-Ho? Do I look like that I'm going to fly through to save the day? You gotta lay down and wear it, fam. Lay down and wear it. True. Gotta wear it. True. Yeah, you gotta wear it. You gotta wear it. You get what I'm saying? But as I said before, accountability, right? You know, as big as a name as Errol Spence is in the sport of boxing and at the PBC, why has he been so inactive? Good question. As a big PBC star, as big of a PBC star as a Jermell Charlo, can't forget about him, why has he been so inactive? These guys say they was brothers at one point in time, right? Well, Jermell always said that Errol Spence was his brother. I ain't never heard Errol Spence say the Charlos was his brother. you could tell Errol Spence was whooping his ass in spar because every time Jermell Charlo come around and they go to talk about Spence, he got this gleeful look in his eye. Yo, Spence, that's my brother. That's my this and that and all that shit. Damn, me and Spence will never fight each other. You know, he got 147, I got 154. I remember all of that. See, they be thinking, them videos are still out there. They be thinking the motherfucker forgot what they said, right? No, I ain't forgot what you said, fam. I haven't forgot what you said. Yeah, no, sir, I'm not. I don't want to argue with you. Yeah, I know right now, emotionally, you all twisted. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna turn. I got my VPN on. Let me see what's up. Connection is unstable. I had to turn my VPN on. My VPN blocker. Let me see what that VPN blocker help me. Look and see. Yeah, because I had it off. So let me turn it on. Because I gotta make sure a motherfucker trying to attack my shit. Damn, I'm trying to see. Look like it's doing the same damn thing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm doing that today. The fuck going on with StreamYard today? He said he said they're hacking your stream from Wakanda. He said they're hacking your stream from Wakanda, coach. He said they hacking your stream from Wakanda. Man, this shit. That's crazy though. Hey, this crazy. Something wrong with though. You know what I'm gonna do? I might need to try to restart the computer. I don't want to do that though. No, but you know what though? Because I'm looking at the YouTube said we got an excellent link. He said the connection is excellent. That's what YouTube is saying. Yeah, all right. Anyway, listen. I'm gonna see what's up. Look like the Bocata niggas. He might be right. The Bocata niggas attacking. They probably like, yeah, this whole ass nigga on. Hold on. Look like they still attacking it. Look like they still attacking it right there. Hey, this whole ass nigga on today, dog. He tried to do the anniversary. Hold on. I'm already closer to the modem, man. Man, what is wrong with you? I'm looking at. I'm already close, man. Come on, man. The modem right here. The modem is right here, right by my foot. What the hell you mean? I have an unstable connection, man. Come on, fam. I'm not even listening. I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. I ain't even on Wi-Fi. Let me see something. What? Disconnect that shit. I'm going to disconnect that shit. I don't know why. I had to disconnect that shit. Well, it looked like it was on the Wi-Fi. It was on the Wi-Fi. I had to disconnect that shit. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to see. Let me do my internet connection speed. What my internet connection speed? I need to know what my download or upload is. Let me do that right quick. Internet speed test. Okay. Something going on with the internet. Yeah, something going on with the internet. I got a strong internet service over here. Yeah, my MBMs, my MBPs is 36.2. My MBPs and my uploads are 18.5. My shit's supposed to be like in the 200s. Yeah, my shit's supposed to be like in the 200-300s, bro. It's saying it's good, but it ain't good. It's not up to my liking. It's not up to my liking. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, what did he say, Miss Connie? He say it's YouTube because it's doing my TV and phone, and my phone does not have a connection to Wi-Fi in my house. Oh, okay, it's YouTube. Yeah, YouTube tripping. So YouTube, I wonder, y'all, I don't know what the hell going on with YouTube there, Miss Connie. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. He said plug in the Ethernet cable. Yeah. My Ethernet cable already plugged in, fam. Why does it keep this shit? All right, let me see what I got right here. I had to motherfucking turn that shit. Yeah, I had the doggone hold on, let me see if y'all can hear me now. I had the goddamn unplug the modem. I had to unplug the modem. And replug the modem back up. The modem is right here. The modem is like 1 foot away from me. I'm looking at the modem right there. The modem right there, fam. Yeah, man, that shit. I had to unplug the motherfucker. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me do an internet test now. Oh, there it go. Now I'm testing my internet speed. That bitch saying 340 on the download and 335 on the upload. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's fast. That's fast. 340.6 366.2. That's fast. Let's get an internet round of applause. God damn. Yeah, man. Shit, I'm like, man, God, okay, God, man, come on, man, don't try this shit. Boy, don't do this shit no more. Yeah, I had to goddamn reset the motherfucker, man. Yeah, man, they still talking about the connection unstable. We just gonna roll with it. Fuck it. I don't know what the hell going on, bro. Cause I got my shit. I just ran the test on it. But anyways, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Cause I don't want to talk bad about the internet because I need the internet right now. You get what I'm saying? Not right now, right now. Now, as I was saying before, when you got stars like Jermell Charlo and doggone Errol Spence, again, I do know that Spence made a lot of money when he fought Crawford 2 years ago. And I know, from what we're hearing, that's just from what we're hearing. You know, he made like $25 million. Him and Crawford supposed to make like anywhere between 25 to 30 million a piece. I don't, you know, depending on which number you want to believe, you know. And then because the pay-per-view did well, I think they did like 700,000 or something of that sort. It did well for them. And Jermell Charlo, you know, he did well fighting Canelo. You know, he did well fighting Canelo. He got a good piece of change when he fought Brian Castano. He became undisputed. You know, so I think there was some kind of escalator in his contract to where if he accomplished this, then he gets some kind of bonus that elevates his price up, kick up and stuff like that. He was able to do that. So now I don't know if he got all his money from Al now. You know, they say Al on the run. He on the run right now. So motherfucker Al, they say motherfucker Al on the run. So, you know, I don't know how that worked out with Al. But however, you know, he doing well. They doing well, right? So now, but back to what I was saying, you know, I don't understand why they've been so inactive. But I do kind of understand why they've been inactive, right? You know, because in that video, Jermell Charlo revealed that he's blessed and he has plenty of money, and but now he's, you know, trying to get a fight with Crawford, Boots, whoever, right? Jermell also stated that he'd be interested in fighting for his also his fictitious brother in Errol Spence. He said he'll fight Errol Spence. You know, the only problem with that is no one knows where Al Hayman is at. Like, okay, if two PBC fighters want to fight each other, who handles that? The white man Tom Brown handling it now? You know, what about the Cougars? Louis de Cougars, him and his son. What about, well, Sam Watson is a ticket scalper, so I would say Sam Watson, but Sam Watson, you know, we know what he do. And then Booger Ray Leonard ain't nowhere to be found. I don't think he's been around since Floyd Mayweather fired him. Since he got fired by Floyd Mayweather, he ain't been around. So that kind of killed that. So I'm like, okay, you get what I'm saying? You know, it shouldn't be hard for any PBC fighter to make a fight. But we see doggone two PBC fighters with Sebastian Fendora and Keith Thurman. They were supposed to fight each other. See what happened with that. Fendora say he hurt his hand. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that no more than when Scampson said that Fendora had a broken nose from the Tim Tszyu fight. But then when the reporters saw Fendora and they asked him how was his broken nose doing, he said, "What broken nose? I don't have a broken nose. There's nothing wrong with my nose." I remember Fedora said that shit. Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with my nose, man. Well, who told all that? Where you get your information from? Sir, we're getting the information from your promoter. Oh, you know, Scampson, he just be joking all the time. That's all. You know, he just be joking. Oh, he just be joking, huh? All right, okay, cool. Well, your promoter said that. Now, all of a sudden, you know, you did that to get out of the fight, the Crawford fight. Crawford moved up, wanted to fight you. You did that, pulled that. Now you get ready to fight Keith Thurman. Now all of a sudden, you hurt your hand, so you pulled that. Keith Thurman shooting videos saying that he don't believe you. The people are doubting your injury. We need to see proof. I haven't seen proof. That's what Keith Thurman said. So shit, it seemed like, you get what I'm saying? It seemed like even when they on the same side of the street, they having trouble fighting each other. True. I mean, Tim Tszyu got a chance to get some of them in-house PBC fights. He's a PBC fighter. You might as well say that. You know what I mean? Listen, anytime you use PBC talking points or you do everything that PBC is known for doing, then whether you are an official PBC fighter or not, you're a PBC fighter because you're doing the same thing that they have a history of doing. True. I remember Tim Tszyu supposed to been the hottest thing since Swiss cheese. Tim Tszyu was knocking people out. Everybody got happy about Tim Tszyu, talking about how big he was, and then Tim Tszyu he's supposed to be trying to fight Jermell Charlo, but you know he didn't press him on it, and Jermell said he had other stuff to do, and everybody was I remember everybody was bragging about Tim Tszyu. He's so big, he's so strong. Oh man, they were saying that they were talking about after I think after the Spence fight, They were talking about, yeah, man, Crawford won't move up to fight Tim Tszyu, and Tim Tszyu hit hard and strong and all. They were hyping up Tim Tszyu, hyping Tim Tszyu up, right? Now, guess what? Now Tim Tszyu, they don't even talk about Timmy no more. Timmy don't got folded up. He said he lost twice to Fundora. Who else got rid of Tim Tszyu? Bakram knocked him out. But just before that, Tim Tszyu was supposed to be like his dad, Costa Tszyu, and this and that, and yada, yada, yada. So then when that didn't fall, what they do? They moved the goalposts again. I told you, if they did not have a double standard, they wouldn't have a standard at all. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Now they moved the goalposts again. Old goalpost moving ass niggas. That's why you can't beat them. I can't beat you, dog. You move the goalpost too much. If you could just stick to one thing, I can work with you. If you could just stick to one thing. You don't stick to nothing. You ride with it when it's convenient. When it's not convenient, you jump to something else. Hey, shout out to the goddess. The goddess, what's going on, sis? Shout out to the goddess. Shout out to Chastity. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Cooking with Sir Senior. That's the only problem I have, fam. Listen, I'm like, dude, you ride with it only when it's convenient for your narrative. When it confirms what you already want to believe, whether it's the truth or the lie, you latch on to it. When it stop confirming what you want to believe, you move the goalpost and jump to something else. I can't beat you. I can't beat you.
To this day.
That's why I say you got it, dog. I'm not finna be arguing with these dudes. You got it, whatever you say. Because I'm a vet at this shit now. I'm like, y'all already know what you're gonna say. Like, I put him up know what the nigga answer gonna be before he even answer it. Y'all already know what he gonna say. I'm anticipating if he say any of these things, any of these keywords right here, they already tell me what fan base he with, where he come from, which content he been listening to, what he believe. I already know. I'm good at. I'm telling him I'm good.
To this day.
I'm good. I'm telling you. I'm good, fam. I'm good. I've been doing this a little minute now. Shout out to your boy, Mambo. What's going on, fam? Now, as I said before, Jermell Charlo did state that he would be interested in fighting Spence. The only problem is this. No one knows where Al Hayman is at. Why have Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence been so inactive over 2 years? 2023 seemed to be the death blow for Al Hayman's premier boxing champions. Showtime Boxing folded like a lawn chair and fired Stephen Espinosa. Stephen Espinosa, they fired him too. Turki Al-Sheikh came on the scene and he changed everything. Although his business model is flawed, according to his critics and supporters, he did change the game. Some will say for better, some will say for worse. I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys. ESPN has also left boxing, leaving Top Rank without a network deal. However, Top Rank fighters are not inactive. They have been fighting on the Zone, Riyadh season cards, and other promoters' fight cards. And some of the PBC fighters have been as well. They've been on the Riyadh season card, some of them and stuff like that, different spots. But I'm saying the star fighters like Keith Thurman staying lower to the soil. Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence staying lower to the soil. Man, we ride with Al Hayman, man, no matter what, man. Even though we ain't found it, we don't know, we ain't seen the nigga, we just gonna stay over here and ride, man. We gonna stay over here and ride. The Titanic don't sunk. The band is still playing music while the Titanic is sinking. Isn't that what they said happened in the Titanic? They said that the Titanic hit an iceberg. I will address the super chats. The Titanic hit an iceberg. It said everybody say, look, save the women and children first. So they put all the women and children on the raft, as many as they can put on, and then let the women and children go off into the Arctic Sea, cold as it is, right? And then the band, the ship was going down, and they say the captain stood there and had his head up like this here. You know, said, goddamn it, I'm going down with the ship. And he said his final prayers. And they said the band was just playing the music, you know, or when the ship, or when the saints come marching in, something like that. Or when the saints come marching in. Or when the saints come marching in. You know what I mean? When the saying that saint shit, ship singing it, I'm like, shit. I'm like, man, fuck the women and children. True. That's what I would say. It's every man for himself at that point. Shit, I want to live too. Shit, hey, you get what I'm saying? Shit, I want to live too. Shit, I ain't shit. Fuck that. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying I want to live too. Why I got to go down with the ship? Shit, if you niggas want to stay down there and go down, y'all go down. Shit, I'm just shit. The women and children got to go on first. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Shit, I got shit. You think I want to get back home to my family? Shit, I'm telling you. Hey, Irvin, I'm keeping it a bean, fam. Shit, nigga, I'm trying to get back home to the crib too. I didn't sign up for this. Hey, shit, nigga, I just want to go on the cruise and come back home to the crib. I didn't sign up for this. Y'all hitting icebergs and shit. Talking about something. The women and children got to go first, and you know, you got to be a man, and we got to. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. No, y'all stay on. I'm getting on with the women and children. Believe that. Anybody try to stop me, goddamn it, it is what it is. Call me what you want to call me. Call me alive. You get what I'm saying? Shit, that's what you gonna call me, alive. Anyway, hey, what you say? Hey, Chassis say, she say, oh, come on now, coach. Hey, Chassis, listen, Chassis, come on. Hey, Chassis, hey, listen, come on now, Chassis. I don't mean to say it like that, but let's keep it a bean though. Come on, Chassis. We on the Titanic. This ship sinking. Self-preservation is the first law of nature, sis. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. How am I wrong for wanting to live too? Hey, what'd you say? She said the women and children would have threw your ass off the side. Hey, it would have been a hell of a fight. It would have been a hell of a fight, goddamn. You can believe that. Shit, if I go off the side, everybody going off the side. Shit, if I can't go home, ain't nobody going home. Shit. Then we go down together. We hit the water together then, goddamn. It is what it is. Shit at me. Shit. Hey, say, hey, sorry about that, Chester. God damn. I'm just saying, sis, I want to go home too, though. That's all I'm saying. Hey, he said, Coach can swim like no hell I can't. I'm not no great swimmer. I am not I can swim, but I can do the basics. I can dog paddle. I can, I can do regular swimming, but yeah, man, I can't swim like no fish. I ain't no Michael Phelps or nothing like that. I get tired. I swim a little bit, then get tired. Swim a little bit, get tired. Yeah, my swimming stamina ain't up to par, fam. Yeah. Yeah, my swimming stamina, you know what I mean? Shit, I ain't Michael Phelps. And then you know what? That was ice cold. That was ice cold water. They said that shit was freezing. That was freezing water. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, shit. Hey, what you say? She said, Coach is the bathtub swimmer. she said a bathtub swimmer. Hey, no. Hey, look. All I'm saying is, sis, is this here. Again, we're gonna let the women and children go on out there, but I gotta go. I'm getting on that boat. I don't give a damn fuck. It is what it is. Hey, shout out to the Martin. He said Coach will be clean shaven. Talking about Gaga. Oh yeah, Gaga. Yeah, I ain't gonna be saying no Gaga. I'm gonna be saying shout out to the goddess. Hey, she said Coach the bathtub swimmer. Nah, hey, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna be saying no Gaga. I'm getting on that motherfucking boat. Hey, my nigga, shit. Hey, you come on, man. You know how black folks is. You know how black folks is. Man, come on, fam. Man, come on. Now, we ain't finna play any crackhead games. You know goddamn well, but you know black folks. And anything dealing with the ship sinking, we finna drown. Everybody finna try to save their damn self. You know that. True. Yeah, you know that. Cause you know how black folks is now. We ain't finna act like we, you know what I mean? We gonna be shit. You saw niggas be acting on Spirit Airlines. You saw motherfuckers be acting on Spirit Airlines. You know what I mean? Shit, you just imagine what it's gonna be like. We on a boat and the boat sinking. Shit. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. That's all I'm doing. Shit, niggas don't know how to act on spirit. You know they ain't gonna know how to act on the goddamn boat that's sinking. You get what I'm saying? Shit, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So shit, how we gonna go to Mardi? If I drown in this water, how we gonna go to Mardi Gras next year? Hey, listen, if we drown, how we going to Mardi Gras next year? I had plans for next year. Yeah, I got to go to Mardi Gras, dog. You know what I mean? They say Freak Neat coming back. Freak Neat supposed to be coming back. Freak Neat 2026 coming back. I got plans to go to that. You get what I'm saying? I got some packages coming from Amazon. If I drown, I ain't gonna better get them packages. I'm just saying some real shit. I'm saying some real shit, boy. I'm just shit. Who gonna get the packages? You get what I'm saying? So anyway, as I said before, now Errol Spence, we haven't seen from him since the Crawford fight. But however, I would expect him to be back beforehand. We know at the end of this, he activated the rematch clause to fight Crawford, but then he ended up not rematching him after the 6 months. Said he had to have cataract surgery on his right eye, I think the right eye, and then we haven't heard anything from him. Well, we saw him step in the ring with Fundora, after the Tim Zoo fight, and he said that yeah, man, I'm next. I want to fight Fundora and all that stuff there, and then Scampson went to talking about him and Spence doing 90,000 in Dallas Stadium and all that stuff there. You get what I'm saying? So, he went to holler about that, 90,000 in Dallas Stadium. And then we ain't hear no more from him. Went to seeing pictures of videos of him. He was working out. Then they showed Spence on a cruise. Looked like he was on a cruise with his girl. You know what I mean? His hair don't grew out and stuff like that. But we haven't heard anything about him fighting, and then Jermell Charlo just resurfaced. So I'm like, okay, fam, cool. Don't nobody know where Al Hayman at, so I don't know how they gonna fight. Jermell Charlo didn't even think Al Hayman like they normally do. You ain't never seen a PBC fighter go in there and not think Al Hayman. You get what I'm saying? Because they always do that.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Hayman.
Damn, they ain't been thanking him. Jermell ain't thanking him at all. He ain't even brought up his name. He brought out Turk Al-Sheikh and Eddie Hearn. Somebody send me something. Somebody send me a contract. Now they talking about somebody send them something. It used to be, if you want to get a fight with me, you got to go get in contact with Al. Y'all know who to call. Call Al. Don't nobody even know where he at. Don't nobody even got the man phone number. How you going to call a ghost? How you going to find somebody who don't want to be found? You gotta be like a bounty hunter or a detective or the CIA or the FBI. You got to get some forensic specialist to get on the scene or something like that. Did you get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. We don't even know what your situation is. We know you loyal to the soil. You keep Thurman and Spence. So, how we going to make a fight with you? Ain't you say you PBC fighters? We Al Hayman boys. Remember y'all used to say that? We Al Hayman boys? Are you still Al Hayman boys? You get what I'm saying, Taylor? That's what Jermell Charlo used to say. We Al, Spence too. We were Al Hayman. We were Al Hayman. You know what I mean? We Al Hayman boys. That's what Spence used to say as well. Y'all still Al Hayman boys? And if y'all are, how can anybody get a fight with y'all? Because that's what they used to say. Hey, goddess, that's what they used to say. Like me, as it relates to Spence, I think Spence is okay. I think Spence is probably healthy. He's good to go. He had the loss with Crawford, but that's just one fight. You know what I mean? Some people saying he ain't the same, this and that. I ain't going for that. He just had one bad fight. I'm kind of anxious to see him. I'm a fan of Spence. I'm kind of anxious to see him. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not really a fan of Jermell Charlo. I like Jamal Charlo. I don't like Jermell Charlo. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm excited about Jermell Charlo, but Jermell Charlo has been boxing for 18 years now. As a pro. He turned pro 2007. Jermell Charlo turned pro 2018. So Jermell Charlo has been a pro for 18 years. Now, i.e., he has been inactive for 2 of those years. That is true. He's been inactive for 2 of those years, but until he officially retires, he's still, 18 years as a pro. It don't, when you think about it, it really don't see, because it's kind of like, damn, he been boxing that long? Because it kind of like don't seem that way. I think Spence turned pro 2012. Yeah, 2012, I think Spence turned pro around that time. So, but yeah, I'm like, damn, Jermell, it's been 18 years, bro. You know what I mean? You know, so, you get what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of like, damn, he been boxing that long. That's a long time. That, you know what? That's why I said this. That's why I say, man, look, man, that old guard got to go. Crawford got to retire. Canelo got to retire. Get the Charlos. Spence ain't really got it because Spence started in 2012, so Spence still good. Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, he just had his farewell fight, and then we got Sean Porter to retire. I'm saying, so that old guard, when that old guard leave, we got the new guys, the jitterbugs. We got Bam doing this thing. You know, Abdullah, we're gonna see what he got going on. Xander Zayas, the Virgil Ortiz, the Boots Ennises, the Fundoras, Eastside Pitbull Cruises, the Kid Austins, the you know, just all of the shoes, the Cool Boy Steph still here, you know, Osaki's, the Puerto Rican Assassin, Edgar Berlanga, you know, just all of those guys. You get what I'm saying? I think the Great Reset gonna start with those guys. It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to. Because, I mean, there's no way, you know, again, you can't be throwing motherfuckers $50 million for a fight, all that shit there, and $100 million for a fight, and $120 million for a fight. I'm like, bro, that's just throwing away money. You gonna get one nigga $120 million? What fighter worth? You know, again, I ain't trying to tell a man what to do with his money, but like, damn, what man getting $100 million for? You get what I'm saying? They say, listen, they say, I remember Keith Thurman. I remember Keith Thurman was saying what my main man name, what the dude name over there top rank, Bob Arum. He say Bob Arum cheap. Yeah, he cheap. Like, man, no, I'm like, nah, the Bob business model is, look, I ain't gonna pay you more than what you're supposed to get paid, dog. You gonna get paid according to the country. Your market value is this. Now, if somebody else want to overpay you, they can do that. That's on them. I ain't paying you what he paying. So you probably need to go back over there to him. So it's like when, you know, you're a professional boxer. This is what you do for a living. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to get fights. You done made enough money, but now it's like, okay, you got everything going out, ain't nothing coming in. You know, at some point in time, okay, I got to get back in the ring. And I think the reason why, you know, from what I'm hearing, the reason why Jermell Charlo and Spence haven't been back yet, they want big money to fight. They want to get overpaid. And Spence made $25 million fighting Crawford his last fight. How much you think he gonna want to come back? If Jermell Charlo made $10 million fighting Canelo his last fight, how much you think he gonna want to come back? So if it's let's say I was like, look, man, I got some fights for you, man, but it ain't gonna be what you made on your last fight. Well, shit, I'm hearing. I told y'all yesterday. I said I'm hearing goddamn. 2 days ago, I said I'm hearing Jermell Charlo want at least $5 million to come back. He want at least $5 million to come back. Did you get what I'm saying? So I also was looking at an interview what Oscar De La Hoya did with I think the dude named Errol. And they was asking him about the Ali Act. And I told y'all the Ali Act shit was a big nothing burger. I'm seeing people talking about it. Oh, man, we care about the fighter. Look what he going to do to the fighters. I'm like, it's a big nothing burger. Because a lot of these dudes were talking and they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. The reason why the amendment to the Ali Act is a nothing burger, because it only applies to anyone who wants to sign up with TKO Boxing. If you don't want to sign up with TKO, guess what? No harm, no foul. If you want to sign up with TKO, then that applies to you. It's free will, baby boy. You can freely agree to the terms, or you can freely not agree to the terms. That's why I wasn't tripping on it. I already knew that. Not Oscar De La Hoya. We are Oscar De La Hoya, and Eddie Hearn was like, "Oh, you trying to F the fighters, this and that. You effing the fighters." Now Oscar De La Hoya saying something different. Now he like, well, you know, it's really nothing for them to worry about because it only applies to fighters who want to be a part of the league. But that wasn't what you were saying a week or so ago, Oscar. I told y'all it's fake outrage. Promoters don't give a damn about no fighters. I hope y'all don't believe that. Promoters don't care nothing about no fighters. So when I see a promoter talking about something, yeah, you know, I don't like when you're trying to screw over the fighters. That's all promoters do is screw over the fighters.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
They would get you if you allow them to. I don't care who it is. You mess around and be slipping and don't know what time it is. You ain't audited them books or nothing like that. Yeah. That's how that works. It works just like that. So I say, man, that's a big nothing burger, bro. That's a big nothing burger. Anyways, as I said before, man, I think these guys want a lot of money to come back. So why do you guys, you know, I'm asking you guys in the chat, why do you guys think that Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo haven't fought, you know what I mean, have been out of the ring for pretty much for so long, 2 years or so. You get what I'm saying? Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Look up Foster's Barbershop. When you book an appointment, you will get seated at the time that you book, and you will be leave at a timely fashion. You know, let them know that, Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to the Face of Boss.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good. How much fun?
And see, that's another thing too. Like if you somebody like a Spence or a Jermell Charlo, you got to try to figure out, okay, what's the market value? What's my market value? What's my market value in boxing? Spence got fans. He got people who want to see him come back. He's a likable person. Jermell Charlo, on the other hand, is different. I could probably see Spence getting like $5 million or whatever the case may be. Jermell Charlo is like, don't nobody like you, dog. Like if I put this kind of money in you, you know, as you go, you get what I'm saying? Like, am I gonna be able to recoup my money or whatever? I can, you know what I mean? So I really don't know, but that's what I've been hearing. Like Spence don't want to come back for no small money. So it's kind of like, okay, how do you gauge? And that's why the Fandora fight didn't happen. For what I'm hearing, the Fandora fight didn't happen was because, you know, Spence didn't like that number. Al trying to get him to fight for the low. Or whoever over there. We trying to look here, baby boy. It ain't like it was yesterday. You know, the praying mantis, you know, he ain't, wait a minute, man. Scamsy say that we gonna do 90,000 in Dallas. Man, you know, goddamn Scamsy was just talking, man. He was just saying that because he ain't want Fandora to fight Crawford. So that's why Crawford fight Martin. He didn't want to fight Crawford. So, you know, we were just talking on that. We know goddamn well ain't no 90,000 to come to see you and the praying mantis. Fandora ain't got no fans. None. Ain't nobody making videos and talking about Fandora. Yeah, nigga, man, Fandora. I don't see crowds of people rushing him if he ever spotted somewhere in public. He ain't got no rabid fan base that's calling this show threatening me about Fandora. Yeah, nigga, I don't like what you say about Fandora. You better not come to the fight, coach. Only time I've ever received threats over a nigga was Errol Spence. I got threatened over Errol Spence, and I got threatened over Deontay Wilder. Them the only two fighters I received threats on since I've been on YouTube. So I know they got a rabid fan base. Cinnabon fans ain't threatening me. They said some crazy shit, but they ain't threatening me. Tyson Fury fans, you know what I mean? It ain't but two fighters I've ever been threatened over, and that's Wilder and Spence. The boy from Alabama, Tuscaloosa, and the boy from DeSoto, Texas.
To this day.
That's it. Ain't nobody ever threatened me over Jermell Charlo. Jermell love Jamal. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but how do you gauge that market value, though?
I know you once said, hey, look, if we fight, it's going to be either 70-30, 80-20. Was that?
Man, I was. When I said
posturing, or what was that?
When did I say that?
You know, that was.
Yeah, I said it on my girl Instagram.
Yeah.
What's going? But I was playing. Hey, man, nobody taking no 80-20, 70-30. Yeah, I was playing. I was like, because I was like, it's gonna be 60-40, and I was like, yeah, he keep playing crazy. It's gonna be 70-30 or 80-20. But yeah, I was playing. Like I was serious about that, man. Like people can't take jokes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you know, I mean, I do feel Spence. Spence, like, look, I ain't coming back for nothing. You know, like, when you make that kind of money that Spence made, especially his last fight, he ain't coming back to fight for no $2 million, dog. I don't know what the number is, but it ain't what he want. He ain't coming back to fight no. Like, you can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fight Fendora because, you know, Spence said he don't do tune-ups. So, you know, you want the man to fight the praying mantis. He gonna come back out of retirement. He gonna come back and fight him, and then you're gonna talk about getting him $2 million. Because Fendora, I don't know what Fendora making. I'm hearing, I don't know. He ain't getting paid too much of nothing. I'm here. They say they got Fendora will fight for peanuts, man. They say Fendora, I'm like, man, you get, because he ain't no, you get what I'm saying? He ain't no drug. You got to pay like you weigh, fam. You got to pay like you weigh. And then you got people like, see, I told y'all, it's all about keeping the cost low. When you have a business 101 is this, ladies and gentlemen. You want to make maximum profit while keeping the production costs low. If I can put on a fight, I'll give you an example. Mikey Garcia said that, well, not Mikey, Danny Garcia said that his fight he just had this past weekend, he said on the Breakfast Club that he put that fight together for that fight cost him $500,000, $500,000, right? That entire fight. So that includes, you know, the EMT, security, the venue, the Twicity, the water, what it is when you go get you some food and something to drink. What is that shit called? The recession stands. They got the recession stands in there where people go, you know, he paid for all of that, right? Put the ring up, you know, the referees, the judges, all that's on him. He take care of all that. All that's on him, right? If he was able to generate $1 million out of that, he made his money. He made his money back, and he made $500,000 profit. Now, he ain't made no big money himself for fighting. Because if the venue only made, if your fight only made $1 million, and then of course he had to pay all the fighters and stuff like that. So I don't know how that was arranged. Maybe some fighters got paid after the fight. Because I was at a fight one time with Antonio Tarver, and I was in the back with Antonio Tarver. And I seen him cut fighters' checks right when the fight was over with. He cut their checks right when the fight was over with. Paid them right there. I was right there. I got it on camera. Have it on camera. You get what I'm saying? It was some brothers out of Baltimore named the Robinson brothers. We had them on the show one time, interviewed them and they pops. The Robinson brothers. Yeah, they was in the back. I saw him cut the Robinson boys, the Robinson brothers out of are they out of DC? I think they're out of Baltimore. Are they out of Baltimore? They either out of DC or Baltimore. I think Baltimore. No, they out of Baltimore. The Robinson brothers out of Baltimore. Yeah, so I was right there. I saw that, right? He cut their checks right then. So, yeah, but if he made, you know, and then they was asking Danny Garcia. They say, look, what would you? Because he doing it independent, right? Now he got his own promotion company. He said, what would you advise any other fighter that's coming up? Would you advise them to do what you're doing? just have your own promotional company, pay for your own fights. He said, no, I would advise him to get with a promoter. He said, because this is the thing. When you are your own boss and you your own promoter and all that stuff there, see, all that stuff sound good on internet. You're listening to Dame Dash and be your own boss and this and that. There's a flip side to being your own boss. You have to take all of the risk now. If it fail, it's on you. If it succeed, it's on you. But everything is on you. And it might be some areas that you're weak at that you may need some help in certain areas. But everything falls on you now. So you get what I'm saying? If you can handle that, and you're going to take some losses being your own boss. You're going to take some L's because you don't know everything. There's going to be some miscalculations. There's going to be some things that you didn't take into consideration. You looking at, like online, some of these dudes, they like to romanticize being your own boss and all that stuff there. It ain't for everybody. Trust me, I know, I'm telling you. I got my hand up. It ain't for everybody. It ain't all what it cracked up to be. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. It sounds good on social media because people, because they like to romanticize it. People think about, I ain't got to answer to nobody, and I'm flying to Italy, and I'm finna go meet Mussolini, grandson, great grandson, and grandson, and all that. I'm finna go do this and that. I'm in Spain now. I'm in France. I'm in Rome, all that. Let's see, all that Instagram shit. All that Instagram shit. Every time you turn on the gram, you see a chick or you see a female or a guy. He in another restaurant. He riding. Hey, virtuoso. He in a restaurant. She got her hair done. Got her Boquisha eyelashes. This dude, he got these fake ass chains around his neck, fake Rolex, fake Pave bracelet. He's starting living his best life. He's spending all his money trying to look rich, trying to look the part. He going broke trying to look rich. And I'm just pulling my phone up. I'm on IG. I don't saw her. Hey, shout out to Freddie.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $250 on Cash App. Salute to you, fam. You get what I'm saying? So they seeing that. They seeing that, and they thinking, yeah, nigga, shit, nigga, being your own boss, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I'm like, nah, bro, you really shit. That trying to tell you, bro, that shit ain't easy, bro. The average motherfucker millionaire, he didn't take off till 50 years old. A lot of motherfuckers who big money now, they ain't take off until they hit 50 or hit their 40s and 50s. You can't look at the anomaly and think, yeah, that's the norm. Nigga, doggone Mark Zuckerberg. Look at him. He was young when he got rich. Yeah, but that's Mark Zuckerberg. You ain't Mark Zuckerberg, fam. That's not the norm. Anyways, phone line's open.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, shout out to Deal.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $250. He say, Coach, this is Parker versus Wardley fight. It's heating up. I see hands flying from both guys. Could see epic heavyweight fire at the O2 Arena is going to be jumping. Yeah, the O2 Arena definitely going to be jumping. I agree with that. I'm riding with Parker. I'm riding with Joseph Parker on that fight deal. I'm not betting against Joseph Parker. Every time I listen, 2 times I picked against Parker, and he always came through. I picked against him against Zaylee Zane, saw how that turned out, and I picked against him against Deontay Wilder. And we saw he beat Wilder for 12 rounds. So I'm like, I ain't picking this motherfucker no more. Fuck it. Shout out to Green Eyes P.
Hey, okay.
Dropping them 2 pounds. She say Al is a word hide and seek champ. Okay. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what it is.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hold on, what you say, fam? You say Parker fought nobody. Wait a minute. Hey, he say Parker fought nobody. Why you say that? He fought Deontay Wilder. Did you look at Deontay Wilder's? Well, I'm looking at your avatar. I think your avatar, I think that's a jet black man. So, I mean, he fought Deontay Wilder. Do you look at Deontay Wilder's nobody, sir? He said Parker fought a ring-rusted one-trick pony Wilder, slow-ass Zane on a 2-day notice, and jet-lag Bacoli. Bro, fam, like, you sound like you more hurt. You sound like you more hurt than anything. That's what it sound like. You sound like you hurt, fam. You sound like that. You sound like you were picking against. You sound like you was picking against. Sound like you were picking against Parker as well, and then Parker kept proving you wrong. Now you mad. That's what it sounded. It sound like you hurt, fam. It sound like you hurt. You'll get over it though. You'll be all right. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Chris from Philly.
Chris, talk to me, brother.
What's up, Coach? I just tuned in. I ain't hear the whole boxing conversation yet. I see the caption on the tube about Jermell and Errol, but I like what you were talking about just when it came to the business and everything. You know what I mean? Like, everybody don't know what it entails being a boss. You know what I mean? Like, the pandemic fucked up a lot of people's minds when it comes to working on your own and not wanting to go get a job and really not understanding what it takes to be your own businessman. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, like you said, everybody see what's on Instagram and the facade, but it's a lot out here to be your own boss and the ups and downs that come with it. You know what I mean? And I just salute you for saying what you was just saying about that. You know what I mean? Because me, like, I'm a barber. So my mentor, he made millions of dollars off being a barber, but he always told me, you get out what you put in. You know what I mean? And that's like one of the truest statements when it comes to entrepreneurship and everything like that. And people don't realize it's harder work out here trying to be your own boss, start your own companies and stuff like that than it is going to get a job. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people that fail at this, that envy people that go get jobs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was just calling in to salute you for saying that, because I really respected your point of view on that. You know what I mean? Because you were speaking some truth, like, real quick with that right there.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, Chris, man, I really appreciate you, brother, for calling in saying that, fam, because, you know, I took some losses, bro. I lost a lot of money, you know, just being ignorant, thinking I know things, and I messed my credit up before. You know, I'm telling you, bro, I messed up my credit up about 9 years ago. And I got lines of credit from Regis Bank. I was able to, up to my business loans, business LOCs, right, for my business, to able to get credit cards and just trying to invest in things. I didn't have a mentor, didn't know what I was doing, but I thought I knew. Next thing I knew, all the money was gone. I had to pay the money back, didn't have the money to pay back, you know, and it was just, I went through it, bro, I'm telling you. So I'm a risk taker. But now it's like I'm a whole lot smarter than I was nine going on 10 years ago. So it's a lot that I know now, and I'm doing a lot better now for myself. I have recovered from that. But yeah, bro, that thing ain't all what it cracked up to be, fam. So people need to know that.
Right, and that I forget which book it was that I read. Like, I just turned 31 this month. You know what I mean? So I still ain't even got it all figured out. But like I said, I've been a barber. I done worked in construction. I done did a lot of stuff, but I'm about to be a police officer. You know what I mean? Right now, like, I'm in the police academy as we speak, going through it. And just because I've always been humble enough to know, like, when something ain't working, like, bro, we gotta go get a job, get a steady paycheck. And entrepreneurship ain't never going nowhere. You could bounce back. You know what I mean? But for now, we gotta get back to breaking even and profiting again. You know what I mean? But I believe it was Rich Dad Poor Dad, where it say a man's financial prime ain't until he in like his 50s or like late 40s or something like that. I believe it's Rich Dad Poor Dad, but I may be wrong.
No, facts.
You know what I mean? But
facts. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yep.
You know, but like, you know, you got these guys that on Instagram, like, oh, you could become a real estate guru or tax credits or you know, we could fix your car, show you how to get this business loan for $100,000. Like, people got to really understand that, like, when people put out these economic statistics talking about this state is one of the poorest states, or the average people got this much in their bank account. They not necessarily lying to y'all. I mean, so like people on Instagram will tell you could become a millionaire overnight, and then real financial people on CNN or whatever is telling you like, yo, the country economically is fucked up right now. Like, who you think you gonna believe first? The people that's been doing this since the country started and they've been reporting these facts, or people on Instagram telling you it can happen overnight? Nothing happens overnight. And with these boxers, what they trying to do, changing this Ali Act and everything like that, like y'all, a lot of these boxers need to be a lot more louder about this right now, in my opinion, than like what Dana and them trying to do, because in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, Dana is trying to get back to robbing these boys blind. You know what I mean? Like, and these UFC dudes, they not out here. A lot of these UFC dudes is hurting, and they be waiting for an opportunity. And I won't say UFC, I'll say MMA, because UFC is the big stage for them. But these dudes that be MMA fighting in back rooms and stuff like that, they not making no money out here. You know what I mean? And they waiting for Dana to call them to give them an opportunity. And how it looks to me is that's how we trying to have most of you boxers nowadays when it comes to this booth for stuff and this league and everything like that. Like, I get wanting people to fight competition more. I'm all for that, but I'm also for athletes getting paid, man. Like, get your money, like, and don't let nobody come in and rob you, especially somebody that's already rich.
All right, well, shout out to Chris, man. Philly, stand up. Hey, hold on. We got a cash out. We got not a cash out. Yeah, we got a super chat. Shout out to, we have a sponsor. Shout out to LJ Wright. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, Hundo on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. We have a sponsor, LJ Wright. He say just showing some love, coach. LJ, I appreciate you, fam. I really appreciate you. Let's hit LJ with the huggy beat.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah. I think these young men and ladies need to understand there's no quick get rich shit. It ain't no fast way, fam. You're not going to hit your economic prime until you hit your 40s, late 40s or 40s, early 50s. The reason why is because, in order to learn life, you have to live life. And this planet has been on here for a long time, and there are certain rules and principles and universal laws that apply when it comes to everyday life. And if you don't understand, learn life, learn how things work, it's going to take time. So as long as you're living and breathing, there are certain things that you're going to learn over a period of time. Once you reach a certain age, you have been able to gather enough information in your lifetime, and then now you know what to do, what not to do. They call that experience or seasoned. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. I call that experience or season. Now you become more seasoned, and then you can refine what it is that you're trying to do. And then you understand, you know what? I got time. Let me work on this one thing. Let me focus on this one thing. Don't, block out all distractions. When you're young, you're going to be distracted. You're going to be distracted. You're going to be chasing the girls. You're going to be chasing social media. You're going to be chasing this. You're going to be chasing that. You try to look good for the boys. I'm going to the club. I'm doing A, B, C, and D. If you haven't matured yet up here, you don't understand, like, this shit ain't a race. This shit a marathon, fam. It's gonna take you some time to get to that point. But do something today that's gonna make yourself, do something in your 20s that's gonna make you in your 40s be happy. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm glad I did that shit 20 years ago, or whatever, Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
Hey, what it do? What it do, dog, pal? It's Freddie, man, from East Oakland.
Freddie from Oakland, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Hey, check it out. Hey, I just got a question for you. Don't you think the Hayman and the Norman fight could be like the main event?
I mean, it's a stacked card, so I mean, I would love for it to be the main event, but it's not the main event, so I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, the card is lit, though. The card gonna be jumping, man. I can't wait though. It's going down. I'm just excited about the fight, though, man. I'm so ready to feel it, talking some good. But you have a great day, though, man. Take care, dog, pal.
All right, shout out to Freddie. Yeah, man. Ain't no shortcuts to this shit. Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
Coach, Jersey Bob. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Jersey Bob, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, I live near Philly. But anyway, how does it make sense? I'm a businessman. I'm from Philadelphia. So I'm gonna have a boxing match in New York. Let me go to New York and hold a boxing match. I'm from Philly.
Hey, Jersey Bob, you sound distant. I don't know if you got me on the Bluetooth or not, but you sound distant. I can hardly hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear a lot better now.
My bad. Okay, I'm from Philly, right? Grew up in Philly. So I say, let me have a farewell bout in New York. Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to start off.
You talking about with Danny Garcia?
Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Please make that make sense. He's been in Philly his whole life. I'm gonna go to Brooklyn and rent out this big old arena. And then I'm gonna say, let me get a guy who quit his last fight, literally quit in the ring, and I'll make him the headliner. And then I'm like, I'm a smart businessman. How am I a smart businessman? It don't make any sense. The guy I have headlining quit. Everybody saw him quit. In the middle of the ring, he ain't want to fight anymore. It was for a championship. He quit. Now you're gonna say I'm gonna go to New York and have a farewell bout on pay-per-view and expect people to pay. Come on, man. You have to be an idiot to do that. For real. You have to be a straight idiot to be like, oh, I'm gonna make some money. I mean, come on, Danny Garcia. You gotta be smarter than that. He should put himself on undercard. How you gonna have Danny Garcia as the headliner? And the boy just quit. Who quit? You don't even pay for that fight.
Well, you know, Danny promoted that fight. So I think the reason
Danny should have been smart enough to say, I ain't putting Danny on there. He should have known I ain't putting Danny as the headliner.
Oh, you talking about Daniel, the guy that Danny Garcia beat?
Should be like, Danny Garcia, no. He should have said, I ain't putting myself on there.
Yeah, he quit in his last fight too. In the corner. Danny Garcia did in the corner. When he fought, that's when he fought on Laura. He quit in the corner. He did.
No, that's what I mean. If I'm trying to headline a fight, why would I put a guy who quit? I'm talking about Danny Garcia should have been smart enough not to put himself as the headliner. Nobody wants to see Danny Garcia. He got to know that. Nobody wants to see Danny Garcia fight. Why is Danny Garcia the headliner? I know you're the promoter. If you're the promoter, you should know better to put yourself as the headliner when nobody wants to see you anymore. You're washed.
He's the biggest, but he's the biggest name on his card, and he had a lot of great fights at the Barclays Center. He got a good, strong fan base in that tri-state area, so that's probably why he did it. You know.
And anybody was there said there was like 1,000 people there. So how'd that work out for him?
He should have did it in Philly. He should have did it in Philly, basically what you said.
I mean, come on, man. These guys like, I'm a businessman. Then be smart and run your business the right way. Don't be stupid. Come on, man. You coach. That was smart of him to run that promotion in New York with him as the headliner in the big old Barclays. That was smart.
I personally, I think he should have did it in Philly. I think he should have had his last fight in Philadelphia. That's what I said. But I don't know. You know, Danny chose the Barclays Center because he said it on the Breakfast Club. He said he chose it because he was trying to do a fight in Philly. He said, but the venue that he wanted would not allow him to get it at the time that he wanted it in. So the Barclays Center more lined up with the timing aspect of it, of what he was trying to do as it relates to having his last fight. So that's what he said on the Breakfast Club.
Here's what happened. He called the venue in Philly, and they said, who's going to headline? He's like, Danny Garcia. They hung up. They're like, nah, no thanks. That's what they did. They hung up on him like, nah, you ain't bringing no Danny Garcia here. Take that somewhere else. That's what happened. So, I mean, for real, man, if he's going to be a promoter, I'm not working with him. Why would I work with him? He don't know what he's doing.
You know what would have been good? You know what would have been good? I just thought about it. Boots just fought Lima. He could have fought on Boots' undercard.
There you go. Yeah,
he could have did that. That would have been real good. He would have fought.
That would have been good.
Yeah, like a co-main on the Boots. That would have been real good. That'd been real good.
Yo, the card was so bad, Coach. I ain't even steal it. I ain't even try to watch that trash with Danny Garcia fighting the other dude, man. I was like, man, I did listen to people calling the fight, but I'm like, I ain't bother watching it. It wasn't even worth it. He had Gabe on there, 80-year-old Gabe,
Come on, man. What's wrong with these guys promoting? Coach, why don't you promote? I know you would have better matchups than these guys have.
Hey, man. Hey, Jersey Ball, salute, fam, man. We got other calls calling in. Salute. Right, thank you, brother. Hey. I don't know about I don't know about promoting because I don't know the business aspect of it. Just let me be a commentator. Let me be a commentator. Or let me call the fighters up on stage. I'm gonna get it cracking. I'm gonna get it cracking. Let me be a commentator. Yeah, look here, man. Hey, check this out, baby boy, check this out. Cause I'm gonna talk. I'm not. Of course, I'm not Brian Custer. I do like Brian Custer. You know, Brian Custer is a little bit more. He's a little bit more. You know, probably maybe a little bit more corporate than I am. And of course, when they put the suit and tie on, see, we need to get rid of that corporate shit. You know, boss, so this is a comeback sport. We need, you know what I mean? We need some, as a matter of fact, y'all check this out. Do y'all remember this? Hold on, let me know. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, I want to ask y'all something. I want to ask y'all, do y'all remember this? I got something I want to show y'all. I remember them days. Hold on, the phone. Somebody hung the phone up. Hold on. I remember these days. Let me see where it's at. There you go. Listen, I remember these days. Do y'all remember these days right here? Let me know, do y'all remember these days right here? Let me see what's up. Pull that up right there. AB, about bills. Y'all remember these days?
First of all, I gotta thank God. I gotta thank God, Jehovah. I gotta thank God, Jehovah, Buddha, Allah. I gotta thank all the gods.
Jermell Charlo keep running in the man's face.
Hey, you know I got to introduce because I'm a twin, so I got to introduce them. Hey, come on. Jermell and Jermell Charlo.
You got Adrian Broner and Jermell Charlo. And Jermell.
See, y'all remember them days? That was let the good time roll type. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Yeah, them the good old days right there. Y'all see the Showtime flag right there? Showtime will get them all the money. Them were the good old days. Y'all see AB iced out, all that ice around his neck?
Now listen, now look. Fuck everybody that's recording right now. I seen all y'all bad blogs. I seen everything.
We don't know what's just happening in the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder.
But my pockets got the heavyweight division.
Hold on.
Ate tonight too.
We always eat. Listen, what I'm saying is this. I'm fly. I got a lawsuit from Southwest, Delta, Frontier, First of all, I gotta thank God.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all see, them were the good old days, fam. Carla, what's your name? You called it from?
Oh yeah, hey coach, check it out. This Freddie one more time. East Oakland. Hey, I don't know why Dora don't got no fans because I mean, I think he's a very exciting fighter. You know, he throw a lot of punches. You know, he hit hard. Not hard, but you know, he hit decent. You know, and he could take a punch. You know, and he did some good fights. I don't know why he don't got no no cool fan base. You know, that's kind of like weird to me. And any Mexican?
Yeah, he Mexican and Cuban, but he don't. But this is the thing. Like his culture, he's not from Mexico. He's from Florida. He's from Palm Beach, Florida. Him and Harrison Lubin is from I think Orlando or some of that show. But he's from Palm Beach, Florida. He don't claim Florida where he's from. You know, he don't identify. You know, he doesn't. He's more like a gringo because you know the Cubans don't identify with him and the Mexicans don't identify with him. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you know he a man without an island. He's more American. He's just an American tall, lanky motherfucker. That's all that is.
Yeah, man, but I like how he get down though. You feel me? He can fight.
Yeah, he fight. He been in exciting fights. He just, you know, the people are the ones who choose though. You know, the people chose Errol Spence. That's why he got a fan base. The people chose Adrian Broner, Floyd, Canelo, Crawford, or Anthony Joshua. The people are the ones who choose whether they choose to love you or hate you. They choose, and he ain't got no haters. He ain't got no lovers. So he just a regular ass fighter.
Yeah, you right about that, man. But all right, though, dog. I'll holler at you tomorrow. So,
all right, salute, fam.
Easy, baby.
Yeah, I don't hear nobody talking about him. Somebody in the chat said he got friends. He said he got fans in Cali. Shit, I don't. What part of Cali he got fans at? I don't hear nobody talk about him. Shit, I was in LA. I was in LA 3 times last year. I was in LA once this year. Was it once or twice? Yeah, I've been to the Brick House gym. I done been to Joe Goosen gym. I done been to several gyms out there. I don't hear nobody talking about that motherfucker. Where they talking about him at? Ain't nobody talking about him on social media no goddamn well. You get what I'm saying? So I go and I don't see the people talk about him on social media. I don't see them talk about him in Facebook groups. I'm not saying there's not a conversation that come up about him, but listen, I'm in boxing Facebook groups. I'm in boxing Reddit groups. I'm in again, bro. And then I'm on YouTube as well. So YouTube, Instagram, I'm just saying, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, and again, this ain't no shade to him. I like Fendora myself, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. He ain't no draw. He ain't no draw like that, so. Anyways, but yeah, but see, these were the good old days right here. See, y'all, these were the good old days.
I gotta thank God, Jehovah. I gotta thank God, Jehovah, Buddha.
Now, all these niggas drunk now. They drunk at them. They drunk at the Cooter Brown. Did y'all see the Barclays Center, Brooklyn? This was Danny Garcia's last fight. He fought at the Barclays Center.
I gotta thank all the God. Hold on. Hey, I got to introduce because I'm a twin, so I got to introduce him.
Hey, come on.
Jermell and Jermell Charlo.
You got Adrian Broner and Jermell Charlo. And Jermell, the CEO of
Carla, hold on. Hey, see, they were like, see, being with the PBC right that time, I was like being a part of the club. Nigga, I'm at the club, nigga, Death Row Records, nigga, we had Death Row, nigga, who we got over here, nigga, we got Snoop Dogg, we got Dr. Dre, nigga, we got the Dog Pound, Daz and Corrupt, we got the Lady of Rage, we got Joel, R.I.P. to Joel, we got Danny Boy, who else we got, dog? Nigga, we got the DOC. Pretty much everybody who came from Ruthless was over there. Yeah, we got who else we got, dog? We got Tupac. Like PBC was kind of like that. It was a, if you weren't signed to, if you was black and wasn't signed to the PBC, everybody was used to attack you. You get what I'm saying? Carter, what's your name? You calling from?
Calling from Philly.
What's your name?
DJ Spence.
DJ Spence from Philly. Talk to me.
Hey, how you doing, man? I just listening to a couple of the Philly callers calling in about the Danny Garcia fight and, why he didn't have it in Philly and this and that. Well, I'm kind of glad he didn't have it in Philly because I stopped, really pushing behind Philly fighters because fighters like Bernard Hopkins and Danny Garcia, they're the ones who let the Joe Frazier gym get closed. Like, how can you say you're a real Philly fighter when you let the first Philly fighter that was a world champion that beat Muhammad Ali, let his gym get closed? Didn't try to save it. Now it's a furniture store. And the funny part about it is Bernard Hopkins lived right down the street. He didn't have to catch the bus to go to that gym. He didn't have to do anything. He could walk. Actually, 3 blocks away from where he lived at, maybe 4 at the most. And they let this gym get closed and turn to a furniture store. So I stopped supporting Philly fighters after that. Like, they can't get none of my money. I'll watch you on TV, if it's, everybody watch it free now. They don't pay for it. Yes, but I stopped supporting them after that because they let this gym close. And that was like, that was the worst thing, like, to me. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that, bro. You said they let the are you serious? Yeah, Bernard Hopkins, I'm dead serious. Bernard Hopkins been champion for how many years? 16 years after that. He had that run.
Yeah. He had like 20 consecutive, or 20 or 21 the title defenses.
And that gym was in trouble. That gym was in trouble. And he not one time turned to it. Danny Garcia was in the mix. All these Philly fighters that, came from Philly, they all could have got together and saved this gym. Now, this is why these kids don't have nothing to do, nowhere to go, all the stuff that's going on now.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm glad Danny Garcia didn't have that fight here. For what? Nobody's going to come. Like, I can't say this about Bruce Ennis because he came after. He don't have anything to do with it. He came after,
yeah.
So I kind of like Bruce Ennis. Yeah, he don't have. I'm talking about Bernard Hopkins, Danny Garcia, all them dudes that was champions during this time when this gym was in trouble. And I'm quite sure they saw the for sale sign on the building. They rolled past there. Matter of fact, Bernard Hopkins has a detail shop maybe a half a mile away from the gym. A detail shop.
Why did they let it close though? I mean, that's
because they didn't want to come there and save it. Like they don't even have. They were so focused on having their own gym because they already got places where they worked out. Like Bernard worked out at Johan Gym. Whenever he had a fight, he would go down Johan Gym and get his workout in, or wherever he would go, like California, wherever he went. Danny Garcia had his own gym, but they never looked at, okay, this is Joe Frazier. This is the guy that we can't let this gym die. We all could have put up money to save this gym, and they didn't. So I just called to let you know I stopped supporting. I'm glad that Danny Garcia didn't have that fight here. I'm super glad. Let him stay in New York with his Puerto Rican friends over there, or whatever, because they should not have. Like he have a barbershop maybe a half a mile away from his gym. Like this gym sits on Broad Street. Like just like this street is like Broadway in New York.
Yes, sir.
Like that's Broad Street in Philadelphia. Like that's where all that happens. There is no way in hell they're supposed to let this gym close down.
No way. DJ Spin, man, brother. I appreciate it. I didn't know that, man. Thank you for sharing that with everybody, man. I appreciate you, brother. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't know that. So that brother there. Hey, shout out to D-Town. D-Town, what's going on? That brother there, I see what he's saying. He's kind of saying like, look, man, this is Joe Frazier, man. Now, Joe Frazier, truth be told, Joe Frazier is from Beaufort, South Carolina. I don't know if y'all knew that. That's where Joe Frazier was born at, Beaufort, South Carolina. I don't know what age it was when they moved to Philly. I really don't know what age it was, but Joe Frazier's pretty much a Philly fighter. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So I see what he's saying. He's saying just from a symbol standpoint. This Joe Frazier, he kind of like, you know what I mean? Like you had some bad dudes come out of Philly though. Joe Frazier, Benny Briscoe, Bobby Watts, you had some dudes, bro, listen, Philly known for having some tough ass fighters now. There's some tough niggas coming out of Philly, they coming out of Jersey, they coming out of New York, that whole tri-state area, them niggas throwing hands. Ohio, you got Ohio, the entire Ohio, they throwing hands out of Ohio, Michigan, they throwing hands. I'm just saying, like up in that, you got the tri-state area, then you got some of the Midwest and all that stuff there. So yeah, I see where you're coming from. It's kind of like, it's emotional attachment. Like, how can you be a fighter and say you love the sport and you guys got money, y'all ain't saved? This the house that Joe Frazier built. I see what he's saying. You get what I'm saying? I kind of see what he's saying. They let it close, so it's kind of like they didn't give a damn about it. They didn't give an F about it. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on, let me do this. Let me see, because I know this dude is. Hold on, I'm pulling somebody's account up right now. Let me see. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Thought you was a troll account. Anyways, Jamie, what's going on, fam? So I kind of see what he's saying. It's kind of like an emotional attachment. You get what I'm saying? I get what he's trying to say with that. So, but yet and still, Charlemagne asked Danny Garcia that why you didn't have a fight in Philly. Like if I'm gonna have my last fight, if I was the boss, my last fight gonna be here in Tampa. I think Roy ended up fighting his last fight in Pensacola. I could be wrong, but you know, Roy started getting knocked out, getting put to sleep. I think he fought the mailman. The mailman almost beat him. Yeah, but I think Roy had his. I'm not sure, but I think he had his last fight at Pensacola. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for y'all. You know what I mean? That's the least I can do. Of course, he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near what he used to be. You know what I mean? But you know, so yeah, man, he's nowhere near what he used to be. But you know, you get what I'm saying? He went up in that motherfucker. He went up in that motherfucker, man. I think Roy, you know. Yeah, man, if I was a fighter, I'm gonna have my last fight gonna be right here in Tampa. And guess what? Guess what I'm gonna fight at? I'm gonna fight at the Armory. I'm gonna fight at the Armory right there on MacDill in West Tampa. That's what I'm fighting at. That'll be my last fight. Yeah, dog, it's gonna be the last fight, dog. Last one. Yeah, man, who you fighting? You got some tough competition? No, I got some dude I caught over there at the liquor store. You know, I bought him a 6-pack. Bought him a 6-pack of a Slick Smoke Liquor Bull. So I told him to drink about 4 of them before he come to the ring. So, you know, I got somebody in the back watching him. You know what I mean? Make sure you drink about 4 or 5 of them things. And you get what I'm saying? We, you know, guarantee victory. Guarantee victory. It's gonna be the last fight, dog. You know, I talked to my homeboy. Hobo saying, Hobo, what's up, baby? Well, what's up with you? Yeah, man. Look here, man. I got some money for you, man. Look here, man. This is my last fight, dog. You know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to end this thing on a high note. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I got a couple $2 for you, dog. You know, I know you still drink bull? Yeah, I still drink bull. Yeah, I got you. Come on, man. Let's go to the liquor store, man. Shit. Well, yeah, man. I was thinking about, man, you get in the ring fight, man. You know what I mean? Now, you my homeboy. I know we homeboy, but I'm just saying, you know, just a little something. You know what I mean? You know, just put it on. We gonna put on for the city right quick. Put on for the city right quick. Hello, you know, I bought you a case. You bought me a case, yeah. You ain't got to worry about that. Look in there. Make sure you drink about 4 of them things. Right, like the day of the fight. Day of the fight. Make sure you drink about. Hey, Miss Scotty. I ain't fighting no competition. Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm talking about Nick Sapp from up, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm looking, man. Look here, but I caught somebody slipping. I saw him at the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. He was at the Piggly Wiggly parking lot arguing with his old lady. His old lady said something about they behind on the rent. So I already knew. I said he desperate. He needs some money. He behind on the rent, and he willing to do whatever it takes in order to get some money up right now. Check this out, baby boy. I heard you going through some financial problems. Yeah, man, I'm going through financial problems. My old lady tripping, man. I'm finna leave her. No, don't leave her, baby boy. Don't leave her. I tell you what, I got a win-win situation for both of us. I got a business proposition for you. Yeah, what's that? You was just at the club last week, right? Yeah. You had got drunk with the boys, huh? Yeah, I be getting towed down, dog. Check this out, baby boy. I got a proposition for you. I got an opportunity for you to get paid and get drunk at the same time. True. Oh, yeah? Yeah, man. What you like? You like that hen dog, huh? Yeah, I like Hennessy now. Hennessy, I bought some Hennessy up. Okay, don't even worry about it, baby boy. I'm going to get you, listen. I'm going to get you a gallon of Hennessy. A gallon? Yeah, a whole gallon, dog. I'm going to get you a gallon of Hennessy. You know, you like Amazon? Yeah, I like Amazon. Check it out. It look like you good with your hand. You can throw some hands? Yeah, I can throw some hands. Yeah, check it out, fam. Listen, man, I got a fight coming up, right? I need an opponent. So I need you to fight me. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I can throw hands. I'm going to whoop your ass. I say, look, don't worry about it. I'm going to pay you to whoop my ass. You're going to get drunk and you're going to get paid. And matter of fact, I got about a $75 Amazon gift card right here. Get that to your old lady. Let her know. Just get that to your old lady. You get what I'm saying? Well, how much else I'm going to get paid? How much your rent is? Shit, my rent about $1,500. I tell you what. This is what we're going to do. Take that $75. You get what I'm saying? $75 Amazon gift card. I got $50 cash right now. Cash money. All ones. 50 ones, right? $75 gift card, 51. That's $125, right? You could get the rest of the money on the back end. Back end, what that is? What are we gonna do? We're gonna sell some tickets. We're doing the fight at the Armory. We're gonna sell some tickets. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna have people there from the concession there. We gotta have the police there, security, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I mean? We're gonna valet. You're gonna get some of that valet money. Anytime somebody buys some food or drinks at the venue, you're gonna get a percentage of that. You know, when people pay to get in to come see us fight, you're gonna get a percentage of that. That's back end. That means you're gonna get it later. After we tabulate all the receipts, you get what I'm saying? We gonna whatever you're gonna get a percentage of that. True. You see what I'm saying? It's all about, you got to use them catchwords too. See, it represents that generational wealth. Not you be sitting home and you just be receiving checks, you know, like residuals. You're going to be receiving residuals, dog, residuals. You know what I mean? Give him something to go back and tell his old lady, yeah, baby, I talked to a nigga named Malachi. He said something, baby, about residuals, baby. Don't even worry about it. The rent going to be paid this month. You know what I mean? Hey, man. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Hey, Willie, what you say? He said, look here, baby boy. I got a 64 ounce of Mickey's in a pack and a pack of cool 100s. Yeah, I got a pack of cool 100s, dog. Benson and Hedges. Y'all, hey, Miss Connie, you remember them cigarettes back in the day? Benson and Hedges, menthol. They had menthols and menthol lights. Benson and Hedges. These jitterbugs don't know nothing about that. That's some old school. That was that old school cigarette right there. Benson and Hedges, Cools, had a pack of Cools. Yep. Camels. The white people used to smoke Camels. White people used to smoke Camels back in my day. I remember that. They smoked Camels. You know, the black people smoke Benson and Hedges and Cools. You know what I mean? We get them up, baby. You get a motherfucker got that pack. Hey, check this out. You get a motherfucker got that pack. But they gonna do it like that there. And when you see them got that pack of cool, okay, sure. You know what I mean? I always wonder, like, why they be hitting it? Why? Cause I ain't never smoked cigarettes. I be like, why they be hitting it like that? But yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Well, now I'm talking about shit, nigga. I'm around this motherfucker. Nigga got the motherfucker. Hey, this one you know old school motherfucker. When motherfucker smoke and he got that cigarette hanging like on the edge of his lip, and that bitch look like it's finna fall. That bitch be like, Mother like, yeah, well, the motherfucker on the edge of his lip, I'm like, that bitch finna fall. That bitch, the motherfucker have a whole conversation with you, 20-minute conversation. That motherfucker cigarette ain't fail at all. All right, yeah, well, I'm talking about, man, I'm like, nigga, sit right this bitch. Hey, Highlight Space say Paul Malls. Yeah, the Paul Malls, facts. Yeah. Somebody said Virginia Slims. Virginia Slim, that's old school. Virginia Slims, old school too. Paul Malls, Virginia Slims, Benson and the Hedges, Cools. What's another one? What's another one? Mega Royale, what'd you say? Say, wow, throwback life. Yeah, for real though. What's another one? Yeah, motherfucker, man, that shit, man. I'm like, damn, that bitch, you know what I mean? Hey, Mike, keep you on. Tell you, that's how it was back in the day. We talking about the 80s. The 80s and 90s. You know, I was born in the 70s, but yeah, the 80s and 90s, man, motherfucker, man, shit. Yeah, somebody said the route. Yeah, Salem. I forgot all about the Salems. They got the Winston. Yeah, Winston-Salems. Yeah, got that. The Marlboros. Yeah, the Marlboros. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yeah, them goddamn Campbells, boy. Motherfucker go to pack. Hey, motherfucker go to packing. Hey, motherfucker go to. Boy, go in there, give me something. Cause my mom used to send me to the store. Yeah, boy, go get me a pack of cigarettes. Go get me a pack of Cools. Go get me a pack of them Benson and Hedges, menthols. Go get me that there. Tell Charlie, you know, cause the Charlie dude at the store, Charlie's Market or whatever, right? Tell Charlie I said that I get him the rest of the money. He go the money for the cigarettes. Yeah, he go to the cigarettes. Go get me a 6-pack. Matter of fact, go get me a case of beer. Go get me a case of beer because we used to sell beer at like in my housing projects. My mom and dad were bootleggers, so they used to bootleg beer. So what they used to do is, for all you jitterbugs, I know what bootlegging is, right? So you know that's they used to sell like beer. Like my mom and dad, they'll go to the store, get like a case or a couple of cases of Bull, Old English, Private Stock, Budweiser, Michelob's, all that stuff there. Carla, hold on. They'll do that, right? And then what we did, we had a cooler, and we used to go to the ice house. Y'all jitterbugs don't know nothing about the ice house. We go to the ice house. You know what I mean? Get a whole bunch of ice, and then we stab, get an ice pick, break the ice up. Cause the ice house was right there on Rome in West Temple. We go to the ice house, right? And then it's a block of mud. It used to be a block of ice. And sometimes my dad used to have to, chip his own ice or whatever. We take it back to the crib and we put the beer in the cooler with the ice on it, right? Our beers was ice cold. So sometimes didn't nobody want to go to the store because the store may be closed or whatever. You come by our house, you get a nice cold beer. True. Yeah. Y'all jitterbug. See, y'all know nothing about that, man. Mickey's, they sell Mickey's too. Carter, what's your name? You called it from?
Big John Doe, what up, Doe?
Hey, Big John, talk to me.
Hey, so seems like what we got going on with these PBC fighters is yesterday's price is no longer today's price, but in the opposite way. They're not worth what they once were worth. They're not able to get that. They're not going to be able to get that big money from these new promotional companies no more because there ain't none of that money from was it Wale reading them. So they're gonna have to fight each other, man, for the low. I feel like Spence and Charlo maybe should fight each other, or Charlo should fight Boots, but they ain't gonna get no big fight right off the bat, man. I don't think.
Yeah, they could continue to fight each other, make the in-house fights with Al Hayman, but I think the problem is they probably want a certain amount of money, and again, yesterday's price is not today's price. And it's like the money ain't there because the money was coming from the networks. It was coming from Showtime. But now that the network is not involved, all of the networks in America are pretty much backed out of boxing. One came back in the game, Paramount, which owned Showtime, but they did a deal with TKO. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think the money ain't there. The type of money that I think Spence want to come back and Jermell Charlo is not there on their side of the street. So they got to try to figure something else out,
Yep, that's my call.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to have to do. Just try to, Yeah, that brown, hey, what you say? Bishop Bull, we can say that. Yeah, that brown paper bag. Yeah, you got that brown paper bag. Yeah, that brown paper bag, the truth. That brown paper bag, the truth, fam. For real, though. Yeah, I got that brown paper bag, boy. Just go to the store and shit. Nigga, I was like 7 years old. Mama sending me to the store to get liquor and shit. Shit I ain't supposed to be getting. Like back then, see, you jitterbugs don't know nothing about this here. Y'all know about the EBT card. But y'all don't know nothing about the book of food stamps. Like a food stamps. A stack of food stamps, paper currency. A book of food stamps. We used to get, I forgot how many stamps my mom used to get back then. Inflation and shit. Shit. Book of food stamps, because food stamps is 50 cents to $1, right? So, and then people used to sell these stamps back then. You know what I mean? If you got $300 worth of stamps, you sell $300 worth of stamps for like $150. You get what I'm saying? So but yeah, man, they got them stamps, man. I forgot my mom used to get, man. I think it was like over 200, something like that, over $200. He said, Coach, what do you think about Chauncey Billups being arrested today? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know what that's all about. I heard about that. Hey, Tila say, speak on it, Coach. Yeah. Hey, Tila, see, you already, hey, Tila, the struggle was real. Tila, the struggle, what Tila at? Tila, the struggle was real back then. The struggle was real back then. He said the NBA is rigged. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think pretty much, man. Yeah, the struggle was real back then. They don't know nothing about spam sandwiches. Go in there and make you a spam sandwich. That's salty ass spam. Spam salty than a mug. But you get high blood pressure like a bitch. But you go in there and make you a spam sandwich, get that all white Wonder Bread. We gonna put some of that government cheese on there because we used to get the government cheese, the block of cheese and the milk. That used to come every month with the food stamps. You know what I mean? At the welfare office, we get that. You know what I mean? That was a poor man. That was a poor man's. But it stick to your stomach though. It stick to your stomach. They don't know nothing about that. You got to get there, cut that cheese, put that spam on that spice ass spam. Go get you some Hellman's mayonnaise, or I like the not the Hellman's. I like the sweet mayonnaise, the Cool Whip. I like the Cool Whip mayonnaise. I got the Cool Whip mayonnaise. You get what I'm saying? Put that on there like that there. You got that thick ass cheddar cheese. You don't slice that, put it on there. You get what I'm saying? Eat that shit. Eat that shit. That shit. It stick with you. It stick with you all day. Hey, what did it say? Big Mason. He said with the mustard. Hey, Mason, with the mustard. Facts with the mustard. Oh yeah. He said the powder milk. Oh my God, bro. Boy, you brought back some memories, fam. The powder milk. Oh, you know what? Hey, let's look that up. See these jitterbugs, they don't understand. They think they got it bad. They don't, man, they got it good, dog. They sit there, what these jitterbugs complaining about? What these jitterbugs complaining? Man, hold on. Let's look up the powder. Let's look up the powdered milk. Hold on. They don't know nothing about that, fam. What they know about that? Powdered milk. Hold on. Nigga sitting there complaining and shit. Nigga, what you complaining for? Oh, that was that Carnations. That was that Carnation. Hold on. Oh, that's that instant dry milk. Matter of fact, hold on. Here we go right. I'm pulling it up right now. What cookie? Cookie barking that. Yeah, these jitterbugs on there. They don't know nothing about this here, man. Whatever, that's that Carnation. That's that Carnation's powder milk, right? See the powder milk, you gotta put some water with it. You gotta put that water in there. You gotta mix it with some water. Hold on. That's what we say. Hey, check this out. Hey, see, these jitterbugs don't know nothing about this. See, we gotta you gotta put a little water with that there, right? Put some water with it. Yeah, see, you gotta see that's how you make the powder milk. It's you know what I mean? You mix it with water. You mix it, dry milk. You mix it with water. Put a little water in there. You got to put the water in there, then stir it up. You get what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, put that water. You got to put a little bit of water in there. Mix it up. You get what I'm saying? They don't know. See, they don't know nothing about that. I be looking at the stuff I'm looking at the stuff they be complaining. I'm looking at the stuff they be complaining about now. I'm like, man, what nigga, you complaining for nothing. What you complaining about for, fam? Like they don't have no survival tactics. That's what it is. They don't have no survival tactics. And you know, so here it go right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, you see what I'm saying? Like this is real, fam. Yeah, like this is real. He said, put more meat on the table, with the money you save on milk. See this how they used to try to sell it too, right? 1975. That was the year after I was born. In 1975, he said, put more meat on the table with the money you save on milk. See, a copywriter wrote this. This is what I do for a living. I write this. I write stuff like this, right? Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Look at that. Daddy finna get the big piece of chicken. They sitting at the table, 2 kids, daddy and mother. He finna get the big, daddy, the big piece of chicken always go to the daddy first. Daddy get the big piece of chicken. Hold on now. Don't nobody see when everybody used to eat at the table, nobody ate till daddy sat down. And if we cook chicken, Carla, hold on. It ain't none of that. Yeah, we just gonna reach in there and get, no, you better not reach in there and get no food. Mama cook some chicken, daddy get the biggest piece. He get the first dibs first. That's how that went. Y'all don't know that about, you jitterbugs don't know nothing about that. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, this is Mason from Flint, Michigan. What's going on with you?
Hey, Mason, talk to me, brother.
Hey, man, listen, man, these niggas ain't never been down for real, man. they don't know what it's like, man. These niggas ain't never been hungry for real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really come from hard times. Niggas talking about spam sandwiches and carnations and nigga. Yeah, it used to be rough like that at Granny crib back in the gap. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Nigga, at Granny crib for the summer because your mom and them at work all motherfucking week.
Yep.
And you got to be at Granny crib every day in the summer, nigga. And Granny was poorer than mom and them because mom and them was working. Granny was on a fixed income.
Man, and she was strict too. And she was strict.
And, nigga, yeah. So that's why I think that's why niggas grind the way they grind now and stack that cheese and hustle as hard as they can because niggas really come from that. You know what I mean? And niggas done really been hungry for real back in the G. Shit was tight back in the 90s, man. I mean,
yeah, for real.
It
was rough in the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, it's better now, but you know, we still got our little shit that we dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? Just like then, but yeah, man. That Carnations, that shit touched my soul. I had to call in on that one. I'm like, oh, I remember that.
Yeah, hey man, no, I'm looking. All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Mason. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat and the other chat with the other channel, Boston McCoy's Malachi. Who said something about the carnation milk? Somebody said something about the carnation milk. The powder. He said the powder milk. And when he said the powder milk, I was like, oh my boy, he brought back some memories with that one there, bro. They don't know nothing about that powder milk, fam. Bro, I still, guess what? I got the canned milk. I got some canned milk, Carnations canned. Man, let's see what these jitterballs. They don't know. See y'all don't see these jitterballs don't know, fam. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at them. I ain't mad at them. See, we got the canned milk right here. You got the Carnations powder milk, and you got the Carnation canned milk. I still got that right now. I got that right now. Right now, I had it. The Carnation canned milk, fam. See this right here? See, let's let these jitterballs know what time it is. Y'all see them over here stuttering. You get what I'm saying? Why don't we let see, you jitterballs don't know that about this here, fam. See, the struggle was real. Let's blow this up right quick. I be talking so goddamn fast. See, let's do this. Y'all see this right here? See, you know how to stretch this here? When you use the canned milk, you got to mix it with water. So what I used to do, right, when we ran out of milk, we either had the powder milk, or we got the Carnation canned milk. We had both, right? So my mom used to be like, yeah, boy, go in there, get you some canned milk. Now you got to use, like, if you're trying to stretch it, you probably can, if you're making a bowl of cereal, right? You probably like, you're going to make a big bowl of cereal. So what you got to do, you got to put like half of the can on the cereal, and then you got to put the other half in the bowl of water. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, water and can, that's how you stretch it. That's how you have to do. Because it's a small can. You can't put you can't put a whole can in there. You got half a can, it's half and half. Half milk, half water, that's what's going in your bowl. True. Yeah. That's what's going in there. Hey, you know what we need to do? Hey, shout out to that 90s shit. You know, Coach Ron, Chastity, you know what we need to do? We need to look at them old school cereals we used to eat. That old school cereal, let's look at the cereals. Go right here, shit. Look at the cereals right here, man. Let me see. Shit, nigga, we had old school cereals. Them old school cereal boxes. See that man, god damn, dog. See, they don't know that about this here, fam. You listen, what y'all remember the Mr. T cereal, fam? Do y'all remember the Mr. T cereal? Bro, the Mr. T cereal. Oh my God. Hey, the Mr. T cereal, fam. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
934.
Man. Oh, somebody, that's a goddamn telemarketer. They're talking about some 934. It was an 855 number. It say spam risk. My bad. Yeah, what y'all know about this Mr. T? Then we got the Frosted Flakes, the Sugar Smacks, the old school cornflake box. Doggone, this the old school, it's the old school Lucky Charm, the Clover Crunchies. Oh, this the old school Lucky Charms, huh? Then they had the doggone Kicks right here. Checks. See, white folks used to eat checks. I ain't know nobody black eat this. The white folks used to eat this here. You know what I mean? I gotta show y'all the black cereal. See, the black cereal, let's see, when we ate cornflakes, we definitely eat that. Eat cornflakes right now today. Let's see. Y'all remember the Frankie berries? Do y'all remember the Frankenberries? Who remember the Frankenberries? Oh my God. Let's see. Then we got the Fruity Pebbles. We going down memory lane right now. We got the Fruity Pebbles. Man, they don't know nothing about this. Hey, look here. Hey, hey, they don't know that. What they know about the Fruity Pebbles? Hey, Ham, what they know about the Fruity Pebbles, fam? Hey, man. Hey, okay, let's go over here. Let's see what else we got. So I remember all this. We got. Hold on, bro. Y'all check this out. Hold on, I'm finna pull it up right now. Y'all remember that? You got the Apple Jacks. The Apple Jacks, the Boo Berry. Of course, Captain Crunch. Apple Jacks, Boo Berry, and Cap. Oh my, boy, I remember the Boo Berries. Fam, boy, they going back. They going back, boy. Boy, they got the Boo Berries. Oh, y'all remember the Tricks? Tricks are for kids. Y'all remember that Tricks? Y'all remember the Tricks are for kids? Yeah. Y'all remember that? Got the Rice Krispies right there. You know what I mean? Got the Rice Krispies right there. Y'all remember the Pac-Man cereal? Who remember the Pac-Man cereal? Hey, shout out to the Jessica. Who remember the Pac-Man cereal? That's telling your age right there. You telling your age right there. Mr. T cereal, the Pac-Man cereal. Y'all remember Count Chocula? Y'all remember the Count? Who remember the Count? Then they got doggone Wheaties. This back when they used to have I remember Michael Jordan was on the Wheaties box. They got Jackie Robinson right here. Got the Wheaties right here. You get what I'm saying? We got the Sugar Crisp right here. Man, they got some throwbacks. Oh my boy, I remember this. The Sugar Corn Pops. See, this is back. See, y'all don't remember. See, these jitterbugs don't know nothing about this here. See, back then when you bought cereal, it was filled all the way up to the top of the box. When you bought potato chips, the potato chips was filled all the way up to the top of the bag. Now you buy cereal, it's half full and the other half is air. So they selling it to you, the same product, they selling it to you for more money, but you're getting less of it. You're paying more for less. Go buy some chips, you'll know what I'm talking about. You ever grab some chips, you feeling that bitch half empty, dog. You charging $5 for this? Bro, what the rest of it at? You robbing me two ways. You robbing me by giving me half of what I'm paying for, and you charging me more for it. True. Hey, Miss Connie, she said what you say, they used to give me $10 worth of food stamps, and they would not give me a Medicaid card for me and my child. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy, Miss Connie. Shout out to Mega Royale for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said once you open the cereal, you had to eat them all before the roaches got in the box. Nah, you know what though? See, that's old school. Because you're right. If you didn't have that box, if you didn't have that bag rolled up like you supposed to, like we used to have to put clothespins on the arm, like we roll it up and put clothespins on them. You'll open your box. It will be roaches. It will be roaches in there. Facts. It'll be roaches in there. Then you got to make an executive decision. If you got some roaches that you got inside your cereal, you got a choice. You either go get the roach out of there or whatever and eat the rest of the cereal, or you got to throw the whole box of cereal away. We used to have to throw the whole box away. Now some people, you know what I mean? You got to get it how you live. I get that, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was real, bro. That shit was real. Especially if you had roaches in your house, yeah, hell yeah, because this what happened, right? This is what we used to do when I was growing up. Like, we used to bomb the house. So, y'all don't know what bombing the house is. Bombing the house is when you go get the roach foggers, like you go get the raid roach foggers or whatever the case may be, and you cover all of your furniture up in the house. You cover everything up, whatever, everything, keep everything sealed tight, whatever. And then what you do is because you're gonna stay out of your house for like 48 hours. You're gonna turn all the fogs. You're gonna turn the fog, the raid cans up, and it's gonna be shooting out roach spray all throughout the house. Wherever you put it at, it's gonna be shooting it out for like maybe an hour or so, or whatever, right? And you gotta give it time to kill all the roaches. You gotta give it time to kill all the roaches. Then when you come back maybe a day or so later, Then you got to let the house air out. You open up all the windows and the doors, you got to let it air out. You get what I'm saying? You got to let the house air out. Then you're going to see dead roaches everywhere. You got to sweep them all up and get them out the house. That's how it was. True. That's how it was. Just like that. It was just like that. You get what I'm saying? See right here, hey, look here. They got the Cocoa Puffs. They got the Cocoa Puffs over here. Y'all remember the Cocoa Puffs? They got the Cocoa Puffs over here. Man, I ain't seen this cereal in a long time. Oh, they got the Cocoa Krispies. Oh my, man, man, them Cocoa Krispies used to be busting. The Cocoa Puffs and the Cocoa Krispies. They got the Sugar Smacks. They got the Sugar Smacks right here. The Honey Nut. That's the honey. That's the honey. That's the nut and honey. What you doing? Nut and honey? What you know? What? No. What are you eating? Nut and honey. No, I said, what are you eating? Nut and honey. Y'all remember them Nut and Honey commercials? Man, oh my bro. Y'all remember that? Rainbow Bright. Nigga don't have a fight with Rainbow Bright. Holler about, nigga, you got a resume. You don't fought the Care Bears, Rainbow Bright, doggone, the Munchie Cheese, and you sitting there trying to tell me that your fighter pound for pound the best and everybody else scared of him. Man, this man don't fought Rainbow Bright. True. Nigga don't fought the Care Bears, the Care Bears. Let's look at the Care Bears. Let's look at the Care. Sharing is caring. That shit. The Care Bears. Yeah, you don't fault. Yeah, you don't fail. Fam. Your fighter don't fault the Care Bears. You don't fault all the Care Bears. This right here, the purple one. Your fighter don't fault the. You don't fault the Care Bears, Rainbow Bright. What the other one is? Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, man, nigga don't fault. Your fighter, man, look, listen. Your fighter don't fault the Care Bears. He don't fault all these dudes in the line, all the Care Bears right here. You try to tell me this man the killer. Hey, Mason, he tried to tell me his fight. Fam, you do know the nigga fighting the Care Bears. Man got a resume for the Care Bears, fam. Hold on, what's the we got the Care Bears, Rainbow Bright. What the other one is? What the one with the when they had the unicorns in it? Care Bears. That was Rainbow Bright. Yeah, I think was that Rainbow Bright? What the one with the unicorn? They had the cartoons come on with the unicorn. Yeah, man, nigga around this bitch. Nigga don't fault the Munchie Cheese. Man, this motherfucker hollering about your fighter, damn kid. Yeah, my fighter. Nigga, my fighter, yeah, man, see what I'm saying? Nigga, your fighter, hey, check this out. Your fighter don't fault the Munchie Cheese. Hey, look how cute them cheeks is. Yo, you got them cute little cheeks. You got them little cute little cheeks. This who your fighter fighting for. Your fighter fighting Munchie Cheese, the Care Bears, Rainbow Bright, and you trying to tell me this man the killer. True. No, man, no, I can't go for that, bro. I ain't going for that. You trying to tell me sharing is caring? They used to say on that shit. Yeah, My Little Pony. Yeah, My Little Pony. Don't fault. He don't fault My Little Pony. He can ride this bitch talking about he want to squab and yeah, nigga. Yeah, you saw my body did. You saw what he did to the ponies. You saw what he did. You saw what he did to My Little Ponies. What you think he'll do to Canelo? You get what I'm saying? My Little Ponies. Check this out. This man fighting My Little Ponies, the Munchie Cheese, the Care Bears, Rainbow Bright. But you trying to tell me he's a killer? To this day. Man got a resume. This who your fighter fighting. Somebody said the Cabbage Patch Kids. The Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah, man. He 35-0. 72 knockouts. Of course he's 35-0, 72 knockouts, fam. The man fighting Rainbow Bright, the Care Bears, Munchie Cheese. Who else he fighting? My Little Pony. Somebody said the Cabbage Patch Dog. Man fighting the Cabbage Patch Dolls. Man, come on, bro. You saying, okay, so you saying your fighter or whoop my fighter because he knocked out Rainbow Bright. You saw how good he looked get Rainbow Bright? Of course, the man got a resume full of Rainbow Brights, fam. Yeah, he looked good. Yeah, he talented. He looked real good. But who is he looking good against? Like you can't, fam. That's all I be saying. That's all I be saying. That's it. I ain't saying no more. Look, fam, come on, look here, bro. Let's go here. This man fighting the Powerpuff Girls. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the Powerpuff Girls, they is cute. Though. I ain't gonna, they is kind of cute. You know what I mean? Cause you got, let's see, which one is it? Let's see, can I get this one right? Like one of these Buttercup. Which one Buttercup? Let's see. We got the Powerpuff Girls. Which one Buttercup? I think this Buttercup right here. Is this Buttercup right here? You got Buttercup, Blossom. You don't fight. Butter. Hey, nigga got Buttercup. Nigga fight. Buttercup, Blossom. What the and Bubbles? Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles. This man don't fault. He don't fault all the little Powerpuff Girls. Okay, listen, check this out. Your favorite fighter, 35-0, 72 knockouts. This man don't fault Bubbles, Buttercup. What the name? Bubbles, Buttercup, and Blossom. He don't fault all of the Care Bears. Beat Rainbow Bright. What the other one was? Whooped up the Munchie Cheese. You know, shit. Hold on, that was Rainbow Bright. What the other one? What the other one names is? My Little Pony. You get what I'm saying? You trying to tell me this man the killer, and you want to argue with me all day about this, fam? I'm not arguing with you, fam. The nigga, I'm literally like, I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, whatever you say. Yeah, nigga, your fighter scared. He ducking my fighter. Yeah, you right. He ducking. Whatever you say, fam. He ducking. You right. Yeah, you right. You got it, dog. You got it. You got it. You got it, big dog. You got it. He ducking. Yeah, the nigga ducking. And that's right. I'm like, okay, he's ducking based on what? You saw what we did. You saw we did the My Little Pony. I'm like, okay, fam. To this day. All right, you got it. 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 Nigga, what shit? What? Jermell Charlo just got to fight some cornflakes, right? Didn't he fight a dude named Cornflake? Shout out to Jermell Charlo. But he did fight somebody. He did fight somebody named Cornflake. What a dude named Cornflake? They say the dude named Cornflake LaMotta. They say he a good dude, but his name's still Cornflake.
I'm sorry? 160 is my weight division.
Yeah.
I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Hey, Tila. Hey, Tila. That's all it is. Hey, Tila, that's all it is. My little pony, my little pony. Hey, shout out to Jamie. Hey, Jamie, my little pony, my little pony. And then got there what the Care Bears was, you know, sharing is caring. Hey, look here, fam. Look here, bro. This all I'm saying. Y'all, listen. This is all I'm saying, fam. Hey, check this out. Hey, this all I'm saying.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
This bitch. Hey man, you know what, dog? Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever he want to call himself. ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
Yeah, man. Hey, somebody in the chat said something about penny candy. Yeah, man. I remember that penny candy, man. Yeah, that penny candy, man. You ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, that penny candy, fam. I'm trying to tell you, boy. They don't know that. They don't know nothing about that, though. This is, see. If you know what this is, check this out. If you know what this is, you see what I'm saying? If you know what this is right here, you don't been in somebody's church. You know what this is right here? Mary Jane. Y'all remember the Mary Jane candies? Mary Jane. You eat one of these, boys, it's gonna be stuck in your teeth for about 2 weeks. See, you know. No, that's that right there. No, that's that right there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let's go right here. That's that penny. See, the struggle was real. See, they don't know nothing about the double bubble. The double, y'all remember the double bubble? See, these jitterballs don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about the double bubble right there. They don't know nothing about that. That before their time. You get what I'm saying? Oh, boy, I ain't seen this since the, oh my God. That's the big bowl. Oh, that's the big bowl right there. Boy, that's the big, see, that's the big bowl right here. Yeah. Big bowl candy bubble gum. Yeah. I got plenty of cavities. Off of that one. Shit, nigga, I'm like, oh boy, I ain't seen these in a long time. They trying to see if I'm a human or a robot. Man, I ain't worried about that shit. I ain't seen like this right here. I ain't seen these in a long time, boy. That's that peanut butter candy bars, the little small ones. Yeah, oh man, bro, they don't win. That's them Boston baked beans. Nigga, your fighter got a resume full of Boston baked beans. This man eating baked beans. This man fighting jawbreakers. Yeah, man. Laffy Taffys. The Laffy Taffy. The Laffy Taffy. Y'all remember that Laffy Taffy candy? Shake your Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy right there, man. Yeah, got the lemon heads right here. Y'all see the lemon heads right there? Yeah, they don't know nothing about that, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. These jitterbugs don't know nothing about that. Jitterbug. Hey, you know what? I want to be that old dude that's sitting on the porch. Hey, Miss Connie, I want to be that old dude that's sitting on the porch. Look here, Jitterbug, you ain't going through nothing, Jitterbug. You don't even know what the struggle is, Jitterbug. You know, back in my day, when we was coming up, see, that's why y'all ain't got no social skills. I came up in the era where when your mama told you to go outside and play. Go find something to do. Go outside and play. Don't cross the street. Don't go across Main by yourself. Don't cross the street, and be home. And don't be coming in and out my house. If you come in and out the house, goddamn it, you staying. Come in my house one more time. Don't let that, because you're coming in and out the house, you letting the air out the house. You letting the air out. I came up in the era to where they had the portable air conditioning units that go inside your window. The portable air conditioner, it wasn't no central air and heat. It was portable. It was the portable window air conditioners. You had one in your mama room. You had one in your mama room, your mama and daddy room. You had one in the living room, and you might have had one in your room if you're lucky. You get what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about that. Hey, what you say, Tila? She said, my mom would say, you coming in? He said, what you say? My mom would say, you coming in? Yeah. Hey, what you say, Jessica? She said, I tell my kids this all the time. I stayed outside. My mama had to come get me. Hey, listen. Hey, check this out. You listen, all day. You gonna be outside all day now. You get thirsty. We drinking water. There was a water hose. That was on the side of the building. You can turn the water on and drink water out the water hose. Yeah, see, they don't know nothing about that. This why they don't have any social skills. The kids don't have social skills right now because they don't go outside. They don't go outside. You get what I'm saying? Y'all go outside and play. But I think kind of today we kind of like a lot more protective of our kids now because it's different. It's different. You know, it's kind of different now. The truth be told, it is kind of different. But yeah, like the kids, we have social skills. Everybody gonna look out for everybody. Ain't nothing gonna happen Cause it's a whole bunch of us kids out here. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Like you gotta be creative, fam. You gotta be creative. We know, okay, hold on. You can come in and get some lunch. Go come on, boy. I made you a spam sandwich. Come on over here and get some of this spam sandwich. You go get you a juicy juice. Hold on. See, these jitterbugs don't know what a juicy juice. Let's look up the juicy juice. Yeah, see, I don't think they know what a juicy juice is. See, this a juicy juice. For anybody else a jitterbug or don't know. See, this is a juicy juice. See, this is a juicy juice right here. So when I said you sitting around eating up all the churn cereal, drinking all the churn milk, eating up all the sugar, drinking all the churn juicy juices, while playing video games all day, while smoking on a Nick Sack or Reggie, this is what I'm talking about. This is a juicy juice. True. Oh, we also had the Capri Suns too. Capri Suns is juicy juices. Capri Suns it could be considered juicy juice. We got the Kool-Aid juice right here. You get what I'm saying? We got that right there. We got the juicy juice. The name of it is called juicy juice. Y'all see that? It's actually called juicy juice. They don't know nothing about that. The struggle was real. They got them right here too. Juicy juice right here. Y'all see that? Y'all see the juicy juice. Jitterbug, what you crying for, Jitterbug? Stop crying all the time. You ain't been through nothing. You ain't been through nothing yet, Jitterbug. You get what I'm saying? They ain't got no social skills. Hey, what did he say? He said we called them teenies, coach. Yeah, teeny, whatever you call them, it's the same thing. It was the same thing. Whatever you call them, everywhere you go, they call them different. But but when I say it, that's what I'm talking about. That's who you arguing with online. That's who you arguing with online. Somebody want to argue with you, yell and scream, typing all caps all day. Fam, you can type in all caps all you want, sir. I don't care. It is what it is, man. I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Tighten up. Hey, man, shout out to the lovers out there.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let our love be.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
After my God, I respected you. I respected you. After my God. I respect you. After my God, give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture, please pass out. Yeah, get him before he pass out. Yeah. Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
He needs air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to take a lot to do. Alright, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, alright?
Hey, that meant a lot to him. He said, nigga about to cry, nigga broke down, cry. That's my hero. That's my hero, all right? That's my hero. Man broke down, cried, got on his knees, and guess what? Floyd, at that moment in time, Floyd knew, I got him wrapped around my finger. He looked at the girl. He said, these are things I do. You want to hang around the money team? Yes, Floyd, you're my hero. I'll do anything for you. You do anything, huh? I do anything. I promise I'll do anything. Do that move again. Let me see you do that move again that you did when I met you outside. What move? You know that move you did? You mean this? Then you fell out on his knees. I like that. You're real flexible. You know what I mean? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to be a part of the money team? I'm willing to do whatever it takes. All right, cool. I tell you what, Rob, security. Yeah. Y'all go outside. Watch for a minute. let me what your name is? Akbar? Yeah, my name is Akbar. Okay, yeah, Akbar. Yeah, let me and Akbar talk a little bit. Akbar, check this out. So you wanted to do anything, right? Yeah. See that move again on your knees? Bam, okay, cool. Now do you notice something? You right, your head was right by my waist. You notice that? Were you prepared to do what I think he was finna do? Even in front of the ladies? After my God, I respected you. True. Next thing you know, Floyd and Akbar came out the room together. Floyd smiling, Akbar smiling. You get what I'm saying? You can just imagine what happened.
I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
Listen here, man. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. Man, after these messages. Yeah, man. Shout out to our sponsor, man. Shout out to LJ Wright. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mega Royale. Hey, okay. Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Shout out to Deal 87. Hey, okay. Oh, hold on. Shout out to our sponsor for today. We got two sponsors. Cause we got one. Somebody sent the hold on. Shout out to Freddie. Hey, okay. Freddie dropped that quarter of a dub Cash App. Hey, shout out to Willie. Hey, okay. For dropping that Cash App as well. And let's see who else we got. Shout out to the Cincinnati Cobra, man. Dropping that half for bam, hundo on your boy. Shout out to Keith's Bulldogs. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, see, the struggle was real. These jitterbugs don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's they don't see, we knew we had survival tactics growing up back then too. These kids don't know how to survive no more. Like, man, I know things have changed. It's a lot tougher. It is too, but I'm just saying, things are a lot easier as well for these jitterbugs. See, they don't know nothing about when you had to they don't know how to find somebody's address without GPS. We came up in the area where what your address is, and we knew how to find your address without GPS. You know just by the numbers that's on the street, whether it's east or west or north or south or whatever the case may be, and what's the name of the street stay on what's across street? On 32nd and 4th, okay, cool. I'm gonna come over to 32nd and 4th. Or you in Liberty City, or you in just based on where they live at, what part of the city or neighborhood they live in, and okay, how to find that street somehow. So they're gonna tell, okay, now you got to go down Buffalo, or you got to go down Martin Luther King. You go down Martin Luther King till you get the Bush, and then when you get the Bush, you're gonna make that right there. It's a gas station. You're going to go down Martin Luther King and then make the right on Bush going towards, because you got to know the landmarks, going towards Busch Gardens. It's between, matter of fact, yeah, it's between, no, it's like, you're going to go down Bush Boulevard and you're going to make that right. You're going to go down Bush Boulevard and you're going to make that right on 56th Street. You're going to go down Bush. On the corner of 56 and Bush, you're going to make that right. You see what I'm saying? You're going to make the right there. It's between It's between Bush Gardens. Now, Bush Gardens, you're going to pass Bush Gardens. You passing Bush Gardens now. Bush Gardens going to be to your left. So you know based on how they're giving the instructions, okay, if Bush Gardens to the left, I'm going to be coming from that one end. I'm going to be coming from the north. I'm going to be coming from the Nebraska end all the way down to this end. Okay, so it's going to be on my left. All right, cool. So you know what I'm saying? Like these jitterbug boys, they don't know. True. They don't know. True. The landmarks, they don't know, fam. They don't know. You get what I'm saying? Without GPS, boy, you know what I mean? But I listen, I can find somebody's address right now without GPS. What your address is? Okay, cool. Matter of fact, let me go look in the phone book. Okay, damn, phone book. Like me, I can read a map. I can even read a map. I can read a map right now because I used to drive trucks. So I can read a map. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna find you, fam. Just tell me where it's at. I don't need, you know what I mean? Now, of course, I am thankful for UPS. UPS make things a lot easier. I mean, not UPS, GPS. My bad. GPS. I keep saying UPS. GPS make things a lot easier. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, shout out to Miss Connie. Okay. Summer in November. Okay. Shout out to Highlight Space. Okay. Bishop Bullwinkle. Okay. Shout out to Mika Lovell. Okay. Hollow Davis. Okay. Shout out to my main man, Schoolo X-Man. Okay. Tila. Okay. Shout out to Daniel. Okay. Who else we got? Hey, Benny Bronco, what's going on, fam? Okay. He said, what'd he say? If you go here, you went too far. Now if you see a green truck, that with a flat tire, you went too far down. Turn back around. Like you went too far. If you in a green truck, you went too far. And guess what? You didn't have no cell phone. You had to figure that shit out. True. You might have to stop at a payphone. Okay, right now I'm on the corner of such. Where you at? Okay, that's where you at. Oh, you at the market store right down the street. Okay, now get back in the car, drive down about another block. Make that right on Woodlawn. You're going to make a right on Woodlawn. Then you're going to see 22nd Avenue. That's right down the street from Woodlawn. That's going to be on your left. Once you get to 22nd Avenue, make that left at the stop sign on 22nd Avenue. I'm in a green and gold house with some Daytons. You get what I'm saying? You're going to see Man, Ray, Pookie, John, them. They're going to be shooting dice on the front porch. And so if you see a bunch of dudes out there, that's where I live at. True. Yeah. True. See, those were the instructions back then. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Okay. Hey, shout out to same old T. Okay. Hey, shout out to Jamie. Okay. Who else we got in the building, man? Shaw Cool Hands. Okay. The lovely Miss Connie. Okay. Mr. Ham in the building. Okay. Mega Royale. Okay. Postman Salute. Okay. Schoolo. Okay. Shout out to Keys Bulldogs. Okay. Hey, Keys, Keys, they don't know nothing about that. Turn left at the mango tree. Yeah, see the mango tree. See, hey, shout out to Tina. What she say? She say, and how many of them know cursive writing? You know what? They don't teach cursive writing anymore in school. Not here in Florida, anyways, that I know of. They don't teach cursive writing. You know what I mean? So they don't teach it. I mean, the parents, you still should teach the kids cursive writing, but yeah, they don't teach it. They don't teach it. You know, because you know back then when you learn cursive, you know they had it written down already, like dotted out, and you got to trace the dots. Remember how they had the letter spelled? You had the uppercase letter and the lowercase letter, and you just have to, you know, trace it, just tracing and stuff like that, and you know, stuff like that. So, shout out to Shaw Cool Hands. Okay. Who else we got? We got the one Mr. Ham. Okay. We have shout out to George Evans. Okay. Clinton, what's going on, brother? Okay. Seeing the same. Marquivia, what's going on? Okay. Jason, follow up Christ. Okay. Shout out to Comeback Tech. Okay. 169 Aquarius. Okay. Shout out to Mike Larry, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, man. Listen. Hey, shout out to Damien. Okay. Shout out to Damien. Yeah, Damien. They don't teach it no more. Yeah, see this. Hey, shout out to Herb Winston. Okay. Yeah, man. We just listen. What we gotta do. We gotta put the jitterbugs We gotta put them up under our wing and say, look here, man, you know, right now, this how it was back then. You know, how you find a job? You look in the newspaper, find out who hiring. Then you go over there and you walk in there and fill out the application. It might be a whole shopping plaza right there. Guess what you're doing for that day? You're gonna hit every business in that shopping plaza to apply for a job, fill out the application. You might know somebody working at McDonald's. Yeah, man, they hiring up here at McDonald's. One man, for real? Yeah, put a good word in for me. You go up there, fill out the application at McDonald's where your homeboy work out or whatever, or Burger King or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Big John though.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Shout out to Chris from Philly.
Hey, okay.
Freddie from Oakland 2 times.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jersey Bob, New Jersey.
Hey, okay.
DJ Spin from Philly.
Hey, okay.
We got Big John from Jersey.
Hey, okay.
And we got Mason from Flint, Michigan.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, see, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know. Hey, Big John. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be the old dude. That's gonna be talking. Cause I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna be talking about back in the day. Yeah, jitterboys. See, back in my day. See, this how we did it back in my day, right? See, this how you get a girl back then. See, y'all, you jitterboys ain't got no game. Y'all ain't got no social skills, fam. You scared to walk up to them. You don't even know how to approach a woman like that. Look at you. You don't even know how to approach a woman. You scared to get rejected. Don't even worry about that, baby boy. You got to know how to talk to her, fam. See what I'm saying? Now the women have changed as well, but they ain't got no social skills. That's why they don't know how to deal with rejection. Because back then you try to talk to a woman, she gonna tell you no. You gonna get a good number, tell you no. But then you in my era, you're like, okay, I'll holler at 10 females a day. I got 3 of them number. Or I got 4 of them number. If you get 5, goddamn, you betting 500. That's good. Very seldom you gonna try to holler at 10 women and get all 10. Now, because you competing with the dope boys too. Because the dope boys, they got the money, they got the cars, and a lot of the girls I went to school with, they was crazy about dudes who had money. So you get what I'm saying. So you really got to have some game. Either have some money or have some game, or money and game in order to, to snatch you a little something. You know what I mean? So they don't know how to handle rejection right now. They don't know how to do that. You get what I'm saying? They ain't got no talk game, fam. It is what it is, man. I catch you guys tomorrow, man. My motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace, man. I catch y'all, man. Happy tomorrow is Friday, so I'm gonna see y'all Friday.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.